But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Good morning, everyone.
Wah, 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 wah.
How's everybody today?
Good morning.
Tired.
Good morning. Sleepy Jimmy.
Jimmy's tired.
Aw. Put your head on my shoulder. Just nap.
I'd love to, or on your lap.
Nap. Okay. Let me sit down. Record time.
Got the gay joke out of the way. Wonderful.
It really is true.
Boy, am I going to miss this place.
Oh, the drums didn't even hit for the
Jesus
music.
Christ. Gay racism.
Of course. Yes.
We're going to do Jocktober today. I know that much.
Yeah, we got to,
That's going to lift everyone's spirits. We're going to do Jocktober.
It's almost done.
Huh?
Goddamn, Jocktober's almost done.
Nah, I think we're gonna leak into November because we missed a few days.
Oh, that's good. We could carry over.
And we're gonna carry over, I think, just maybe
good.
a couple days.
And, of course, the grand finale.
The grand finale.
I was wondering if Sam had listened to any of it.
Did you listen to the grand finale?
Not yet, but I've looked at the tracks. I've looked at what I have to work with.
Yeah.
I'm feeling optimistic.
Optimistic, really.
Yeah.
It might be a two-parter. I mean, the beauty of Jocktober is we turn it on ourselves for the final day.
At the end, you gotta go back.
So all these radio shows that are fucking livid and pissed off. And,
Yeah.
You know, in the end, it's all just fun and games.
Look,
because we look at ourselves and how douchey we used to be.
Feature ourselves. It's
Giving these horrible shows hope for themselves.
right that maybe someday they could
be
work
as great as us.
here.
But these discs were not like recorded in the radio studio and you just found them. These were like pressed discs. Like it looked like you were planning on sending these out as demo material.
Well, it could be. They were full show air checks.
Yeah.
Where the ins and outs of the songs are there.
Look,
the
man.
songs are cut out.
Look, I know what Sam's doing.
I know what Sam's
What?
doing.
See-
Stirring a bubbling pot of shite.
Why does
I
everybody
like to-
assume that?
I like to look at us like we're the Beatles. And, they
I wish
didn't...
you were two of them.
And they, and they didn't just...
I need to talk to Ravi.
Ravi.
Where's Ravi?
And they didn't just come out with Abbey Road.
You're right.
If you look at their box sets and all that crap, they go, oh, you know what? We found some stuff laying around, and this might be interesting to the listeners.
Like, oh, ooh, no.
That's our stuff that I found laying around, and I made sure that I archived, because I knew one day we would be in the Abbey Road part of our careers. And maybe it would be nice to look back at all this little shitty stuff that,
I think it will be nice to look back on it.
from the beginning, that kind of developed into what it is today.
It's very early on because it is from 97.
Yes, 97
97.
and 98.
And 98.
There's
That's almost 15 years
There's
ago.
Are You a Child of the 80s?
Uh-huh.
And just one simple word on the disc.
It's a bonus disc.
Kunk. Yes. And apparently, the entire show was probably based on that one word that day.
Yeah.
By the way,
We were-
surprise for me also, I listened to the Child of the 80s disc. I have not heard the Kunk disc.
I don't
Yes.
want to hear the Kunk
I
disc.
don't either, but it's there.
I know we were already having problems with management, and FCC was kind of sniffing around. So we were trying to come up with a word where we could obviously call people cunts.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
get it on regular radio. The concept wasn't bad, but
So Sam goes, so you said Kunk?
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah,
really?
That's the word.
you want to. Where's that disc? Let's play maybe one track.
Oh,
Are you sure?
As a tease.
Okay, hang on.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we all need a distraction today.
I'm going to cringe.
Just a little taste.
A little dumpy thing going on.
That's
Dump.
That's
I like a little dumpy.
That's all right.
Oh, yeah, I like that, man.
I'm
That's
talking,
all right.
taking
All
hold
these-
to the parents.
It's not bad.
I'm just saying.
That's all right.
It's fucking ain't nothing wrong. A little
That's all
sloppy,
right.
little bam, bam,
She doesn't
bam.
ask like a guy in winter pants.
Perfect.
I read a Penthouse forum that started the same way.
Perfect, Jimmy. Would you like to hear, Jimmy, what we were doing?
Oh, God.
This isn't fair. Where's Jimmy's fucking material
Jimmy has
from
sacrificed
1998?
himself many
Oh, yeah.
times.
I believe me, if I had stuff I
Many
think you guys didn't
times.
hear, I'd be glad to bring it in.
They're
Glad to.
I was shocked when I found this. It was like opening the Ark of the Covenant. I felt my face melting. It was very embarrassing.
Have you heard the soap?
I vaguely I remember the concept.
I vaguely remember this and the concept too. I like I said, I heard the other disc that will pretty much be the featured one for Jocktober, but this one was underneath it, and I was like, oh shit, I might as well grab this too.
And you know what? Sam is right. At the time, I did press this thinking we were fucking, rock stars.
Like, that's the best of the best
I was
stuff.
trying to spin it, but the fact is, he's right.
It's not the best of it. It's
I went to my pal.
check.
I'll give him a credit today. John Ellis. He was a friend. He was a friend of mine. We've lost touch because we moved out of Boston.
Sure.
And he had a home studio, and he was a huge fan of the show, and he helped. Kind of archive some of this shit.
And you guys were thinking, these are the shows that we need to share. These are the shows that are going to get us hired, get us out of Boston, and get us to Abbey Road.
We get it, Sam.
It worked.
We get it.
Somehow.
Wait, let me ask you, Sam. Do you think that after like one of these shows, they would look at each other as the mics were off and go, "That we got it. That's a Sam."
That's it. That's the one. That's
Keep
the
that
one.
one.
Keep this
Keep
going.
that.
Keep
Keep
the
it.
conch thing going.
Yeah.
Not only did we think we were heading for the big time, in between breaks we were staring at the phone thinking that New York was calling.
Ring.
They don't even need to hear the rest of the show.
Right.
By Monday, I want somebody to create an Opie and Anthony from 1997 Facebook page so we can destroy it.
Gee, oh, no. All right. That should be done so that it could
That's
get
hilarious.
completely ravaged. Oh, well, when we feature ourselves on Jocktober,
I feel like
it's only fair.
It's only fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Let me paint a picture for you people. The disc is in the CD player. It's queued up. It's ready to go. Opie's sitting there looking at it like, I guess like a man that has a family, but he's got to press the button that launches the A-bombs.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those things.
Didn't we take a beating yesterday?
Look, you teased
I
it.
skated more or less because I knew to stay the fuck out of it.
It got brutal in here.
I was hiding behind screens at one point, and I still got hit with some fucking
collateral. Some shrapnel gotcha.
Yeah, but after teasing this, you'd be a real cunk if you didn't play it.
Oh, Sam, you do know what you're doing.
Look, it's still Jocktober. I could still do it.
You think you could take me on, and I appreciate that. But all this goes into the back of my head, and the next time we fucking call your mom, that's where it comes out.
Oh,
I just
no.
want you to know that.
Why is
I'm
the
one
mom
step
the
ahead
magnet?
of you. I'm one step ahead of you.
I'm going to take a beating at some point anyway. I might as well get my licks in now.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That way. Well, okay.
I think I think
that's enough.
I don't understand.
I don't either. I know what you're gonna say.
I don't understand. I'll speak for myself. Why I laughed like that all the time?
Speak for both of us because
I think-
I'm laughing too.
I
They were
think-
pumping nitrous into the studio.
I think we were laughing because we were so insecure that like our audience would realize we were middle-aged men. I don't know why we laughed like that.
I know it, at that point
And
it
I know
wasn't
I
all
was-
the way to the bank.
And I know I was still laughing like that in the early days of NEW too. I think maybe it was a nervousness. Maybe it was maybe I wanted to cry.
Laughing
My
is a
personal life
crutch.
sucked.
It's not even that killable. It's one of those things.
No,
you
I
do
know
when
what's
you-
coming,
Oh,
Jimmy.
yeah, that's just it.
Oh.
Because
We
as soon as
barely
you
heard
hear
it.
that, you realize, oh, fuck, it brings you right back.
Oh, okay.
Here it comes.
It brings you right back. We had to laugh at everything like it was the funniest fucking thing we ever heard.
Oh gosh.
When my dad would listen to Imus, I used to love, like, I didn't realize when they would laugh in studio. But yeah, that was probably sometimes part of the show. Like, I didn't understand that. I really thought they were all laughing. So the audience doesn't really notice that. You notice it 20 years later, but like the audience listening doesn't go, why are they laughing? So,
Yeah.
We noticed because we killed.
I can't do this today. Whoa. I don't know why. I'm not.
Some rockers in the studio.
Shut up, Sam.
I'm not strong enough to do this today.
This is so.
I'm a bit vulnerable today. I got some vulnerability, and I don't want to do this
I
today.
remember this. Like now that I'm hearing it, it's like I know what's coming. I know what we used to do.
Yeah.
I know, like without knowing every detail, I know exactly what area this is going to fall.
Are you coming
in.
back from a break with that music?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this is a
It's,
song that was playing.
is it Tool?
I think so.
Oh, it is. All right.
I think
what was that one?
It's Tool, right?
Enema.
This seems like the era when the rock jock and the rock star kind of were morphing together. Like, we're just jocks, but we're rock stars too.
Well, thanks for that, Sam. Thank you for that, because that's exactly what was going on.
Is this how bad it is when we say it about other shows, when we hear like Sam saying this shit to us?
When you attacked me last year in Jocktober,
Oh, that's right.
I still feel it every
forgot
day.
about that.
It was
Hey, we
so
should've-
bad.
That's
We should
why
feature
these-
Sam also.
That's why these asshole radio shows should understand.
Oh yeah,
We fucking do it to ourselves as
we've
well.
been annihilated.
All right, here we go. You hear the chemistry, though. Why laugh, Sam? There's chemistry there. We're taking turns. We're not pointing at each other, going, it's your turn. He just knew it was his turn.
yeah.
And then he was done. I'm like, you know what? It's my turn now.
You
Just
probably
like
did.
Jagger and Richards,
You
brother.
probably discussed going, over the guitars
Holy
before you
shit.
came back.
People are like, are you playing episodes of Beavis and
That's what it
Butthead?
sounds like, yeah.
We kind of had a Beavis and Butthead vibe to us. Maybe we were fucking ripping them off.
Exactly,
Hoo-hoo.
yeah.
Hoo-hoo. Gonna rip off Beavis and Butthead. Hoo-hoo. That's me. That's it.
Yeah. The only state.
Oh no, that was me.
Oh, there we go.
It's more than a Beavis and Butthead vibe. I would say that was just a rip-off. Just doing his
I'm not even
voice.
gonna wait. I'll fucking wake your mom up right the fuck now. You don't know? You don't think I know how to play this game? I will make it fucking hurt.
I know.
Just keep that in mind.
If I thought for a second Sam was not completely justified in his bashing of what we fucking are doing,
Right.
I would punch him in the face. But you have no danger of that happening because I know every insult you hurl is justified and deserved.
Appreciate that.
How old were you in '98?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At 15.
Aw.
You started at 3 to get to 15?
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
I was born in 83, plus 10,
Oh.
plus 5.
Some asshole that was only 15 at the time now
Yeah,
gets
yeah.
a chance to bash us.
That's right.
Meanwhile, you
Really?
were the same fucking little douchebag dickheads that was sucking our dicks at the show with, oh, I love you guys, you're great. Oh, give me some fucking Tool tickets. I want to see Rage. What are you doing? Play fucking this. Play.
I probably would have thought this was awesome when I was 15.
Of course you would
I
have.
would have.
Then we would have dragged your little girlfriend into the back of the
Right.
rock bus and made her do fucking headstands. It might have happened. I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't either. It's all a blur.
Sure don't remember what.
Speaking
how
of
old they
blur,
were.
that was blur.
All right, there you go. There's your taste. So we'll do that. What?
Oh,
That's
boy.
the taste?
Yeah, that's good enough.
Well, what else is there? Is there
Just
more?
want to hear.
Well, I didn't even hear the seat well.
Gotta hear the back cell. And then we got to hear what, like,
Dude, the track's 4 minutes long.
at least what
You could sit through 4 minutes
No,
of this?
no, not at all.
We got-
I
it's the
gotta
first
get
track.
The back cell, and then where we go from the back cell,
And I
and then just
One
jump
kunk-
out the window.
One kunk mention.
You want a kunk? We might not have been kunking this early in the program.
Well, then.
we might have built up the kunk. It might have taken,
And an
hour.
I know we did it just yesterday, but the conclusion of Jocktober this year, you got to get the guys back in. So you got to give them their
Oh
shot.
my God!
how
gotta
great
give-
would that
just
be?
Pound the
You
shit
got to
out
give
of us.
Rich Voss his shot, Bob Kelly his shot.
Yes.
At least those two at the very least. At least those two at the very least. I guess that sort of works. You shouldn't use the same word twice in a sentence.
For under horrible circumstances. That was so fucking fun yesterday.
Yeah.
With those idiots in here just fucking bashing. Oh,
It's a relief to be able to do that. It's like
it really is.
everybody's miserable and
Yeah.
wants to cry, and you can't.
And then Voss says something so stupid.
But it's amazing how Voss.
It's just so self-absorbed.
He really
Jimmy
is.
is literally a second away from crying, and Voss.
Yeah.
And Voss is looking at his phone for a deal or something. I don't even know what he was looking
Or
at.
blurting out something in the middle of Jimmy speaking.
Belching.
With that, like, is-
belching, like
Yeah,
No,
it's all about him.
No, he went nice shirt.
Yeah.
And if Bob
Nice
Kelly
shirt.
said nice shirt, I knew I was in deep trouble. But Voss meant it. Nice shirt. Like he wanted to know where I got
yeah.
the shirt. As Jimmy is pretty much in tears.
Oh, it's terrible.
But Voss
Holding
is,
back tears at the very least.
Voss is dumb. It's like it's easy to hate him, but I know how much the tribute to his dumbness is. Like I know how much he loves Patrice. Like I really
course,
do.
yeah.
Like, as much as any of us do.
Yeah.
So literally, that's just a sign of his dumbness.
How stupid he is as a person.
And then,
yes.
But I can't stay mad at Rich for more than 2 minutes, because, like, as much as I wanted to fucking bite him, and then a minute later he's laughing, and, like, you smash him, and he laughs.
Yeah.
It's like, you can't stay mad at boss.
No.
For more than, he's like a goldfish. he forgets every 8 seconds, and that's, I can only stay mad for 8 seconds.
Probably doesn't even remember being here yesterday.
No, not at all. He has no idea. He'll call today. Hey, you talked to Patrice?
When are we going to talk about Patrice? We did that.
Fucking forgetful idiot.
Jesus.
No updates, right?
He's a dummy.
No,
Just because
we
I
don't
know
yet.
people are asking. No
Yeah.
updates, people.
No, I appreciate all the people are saying some very loving things, and it's been a lot
Yeah,
of
yeah.
really nice tweets. And according to Jonathan, they've gotten thousands of emails, so it's nice to see the support.
You won't have to ask. We'll let you know.
Oh, yeah,
believe me.
absolutely.
I was going to tweet this, but I'm Twitter dark for a while, absolutely. But I do want to say this. I was going to say I was surprised, but I wasn't surprised. We have a lot of fucking assholes we talk to every fucking day. These guys
Called our audience.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Like
These guys just understood this thing and couldn't have been cooler on Twitter. Couldn't have been cooler.
One spark of fucking light in the audience. That was it.
But the respect they showed.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, that comes because
we're
you know,
brutal and we're
Trees earned
harsh.
it.
You know, but when
Trees earned
you
respect.
when you honestly love someone, you don't go down that road.
Mm-hmm.
That's the difference. Because people always ask, "Oh, you fucking no." The people we brutally attack, we don't give a fuck about. But when it's someone you really do care about, you do take a different tact.
Yeah.
And these people proved that and showed that yesterday on Twitter. It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was fucking amazing.
Yeah, they'll fuck it up today.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure there'll be one or two that can't help themselves, and they'll be fucking blocked because I'm not dealing with any of that fucking shit. But not even in general. It was almost across the board. The love and the support and people talking about Patrice on Twitter yesterday. It was just amazing.
It's very, very cool, yeah.
I was pretty proud of the fucking audience that they understood that.
These
You know?
dunces.
Back to this.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Yeah. The only station that really rocks, 107.3 WAF, Tool 46 and 2. It's Opie and Anthony. The word of the day today is kunk.
That was a what's happening.
No,
I said what's happening in a very high voice, like,
why?
because I wanted to say what's happening, but I didn't just want to go, hey, what's happening? See, you're doing it in a funny voice. Let me school you here, Sam. Let me school you a little bit. When you say it in a funny voice, makes it funny.
I
So
see.
me going, what's happening, Sam?
That's not funny.
See? Now watch.
Right? It's not even that bad.
Whoa.
It's not that bad.
No, it's pretty bad on this end.
It's not that bad because it gets way worse.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, that's not that bad. I can handle that. I can handle that all day long.
I also still get a kick out of the only station that really rocks just because of the way you guys had to put up with that for so long
I
and
know.
now call every radio station out on the bullshit.
Yeah, on the total bullshit fucking slug line.
But see, we were calling the station out on their bullshit back then too.
Yeah.
We really were. We really were.
When
We knew it was
Ant
all a
still
crock of shit.
This is when Ant still remembered where he came from. Fuck you, Lee. It's true. Yeah.
But I'm like this. So this is coming back from a song. But what's happening in this clip? I mean, 46 and 2. It's Opie and Anthony. The word of the day today is kunk.
Kunk?
Kunk.
Kunk.
Try saying
How
it.
would you? Wait. I need a spelling.
C-U-N.
Whose voice is more different? I think Anthony's.
Well, it was a little airier, I guess.
Not as deep or something.
Not as ravaged by alcohol. Although I was trying.
You saw the Amy Winehouse news, right?
Yeah. Oh, I did. Yes,
Okay,
yes.
all right. I just want to make sure you saw that.
Lightweight. Literally lightweight.
Of course.
But also,
Of course, that's
I was
how you would handle it.
I was able to save my voice.
Yeah.
From the lack of speaking to my wife when I got home. So I had a much more soothing voice.
Whose voice is different, Jimmy? More different.
Hard to say. Yours is much higher pitched, but then I'll listen to Ant's, and
To airier.
it's really different too. Yeah, I
Very
can't
cool.
say one
Thinness
is
to
more
your
different.
voice.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys were also, you seemed very conscious of your voices then, too. Like, you guys were kind of putting voices on. Like, you.
Oh, yeah?
Like, it felt like it's Opie.
Were
doesn't-
we like this, putting voices on like, hey, it's Sam Roberts, tweet me.
We've heard your put on voice, my
We're not
friend.
talking about that right now.
Well, I just did, so I guess we are.
You have a shitty radio voice. How dare you?
How did your radio
How
voice
dare
go?
you?
I don't remember.
How did it used to go?
Yeah,
How
come on.
dare you?
You have to find the tape.
We'll
I don't
pull
know.
up a tape
How was
in a
it?
second.
I think we.
You don't think that slob behind the glass will pull a fucking? I mean, I'm
Now
sorry.
E-Rock's taking
Now
a-
I'm just throwing shit. Now I'm throwing grenades.
No, you had to get it in today.
I'm sorry, E-Rock.
To give you the history, it's very easy. Just before this, I was at BAB, and then Aunt joined me at BAB for a short while, and I was playing classic rock already. I was talking to 25 to 54-year-olds.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden we get the call to go to Boston to talk to, they say 18 to 34-year-olds.
Bullshit.
But it was 12 to 17-year-olds.
Yeah, primarily.
And that was always in the back of our head, like, wait a minute, I was already playing Jethro Tull and figuring, all right, I'm just going to be a classic rock jock. And we get this opportunity to do this young rock format. So we were always paranoid in the back of our head.
Make
like,
it
we had
sound
to
up.
play it properly.
Yeah. Sound like idiots. Make it sound up. We're going out on appearances and weekend gigs and this and concerts. It was one of those things where you had to live the lifestyle.
No one knew that Anthony was married, and no one knew I had a girlfriend.
Wish I didn't.
We just did not fucking go down that road because we're like, fuck, if they know Ant's married, or if I'm in a steady relationship at the time, that, you know, it's gonna fuck up our cool young rock vibe. Because we have to talk to these kids.
that we were faking. I did like the music. I'll tell you that. That's still some of my favorite music.
Oh,
from,
absolutely.
Any Decon.
I love we had that opportunity.
yeah.
I don't think we were faking it. We just were
No.
paranoid. I mean, I was beyond into it. I would rather do that to this day than do the fucking Jethro Tull shit.
Oh yeah.
The classic rock shit.
When you're younger, you're not thinking as cynically, and like we do think as a stand-up too. You do things that are like kind of douchey out of eagerness, and I did it too. It's like you look back and you're like, why would I laugh at my own jokes? Like, why would I go yeah to an audience member? It's like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
But it's fun to look back. The problem is people that don't ever grow out of that, and a lot of people don't get out of that, and that's the people who are like, ugh.
There is an eagerness there. It's pure like, I just I want to put this across. Like, yeah, we're having fun. It's
Sounds
great.
like the after show.
Oh boy.
Still there for me.
Still there, huh? Oh, eagerness. It goes away.
We also knew that playing the same old music over and over again was bullshit. We wanted to be talking as much as we did like the format.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, that's not impressive. Anyone could intro records.
Yeah.
Anyone. Even in the days when I was just introing records, I was trying to make it different because I knew
Something.
I knew anyone could fucking do it. My roommate at the time in Rochester, I taught him how to run the board and put a couple songs on so I could get a blowjob in the parking lot by some hoe. And that's when I realized, holy shit, what I do is nothing. My drunk roommate, he was an Irish guy
Showed him how to do it in 10 minutes.
I swear to God.
That's great.
He was a drunk Irish guy. I loved the kid. And he had no...
Just say Irish.
Yeah. He had no desire to be in radio or the media. He was a shy, quiet guy that just loved to pound beers. And he came to see me after the bars closed because I think it was an overnight shift. And I, within 10 minutes tops, I'm like, okay, you see this counter when that comes down to about, I don't know, give it about 7 seconds left. Now you hit that fucking button and I'll be back as soon as I can. And I picked out a couple long songs. He was in heaven.
Hey, running a show. Gotta be great.
I went out to the parking lot for a little fun, came back in and took over again and realized that day, fuck, anyone could do this. Yeah. I got to try to talk a little bit between these records and make it sound different.
This is the part anyone can do.
Yeah, well, with that, back to 98.
The word of the day today is kunk.
Kunk?
Kunk.
Kunk.
Try saying
How
it.
would you... Wait, I need a spelling.
C-U-N-K? Yeah, C-U-N-K.
Kunk.
That is the word of the day.
Can I get a definition?
I don't know. Maybe if you want to fax a definition for the word kunk.
Oh, my God, fax
it that?
machines.
And can I get a definition? I don't know. And I just start laughing.
Go on.
Like it's the funniest thing ever said.
Well, because we we wanted to replace cunt, but if we even said that,
Yeah.
then that dumb midget that was fucking barely holding on to his hair would have ran into the studio and said, "I know what you're doing, boys.
I know what you're doing."
For the word kunk. What would your definition of kunk be?
I know what we were talking about before you invented this word.
Nah, well, yeah, no, it's not that.
Okay.
Kunk is
Kunk.
the word of the day. Try it at home. It's fun. It kind of just flows off your tongue nicely.
Can I say something like,
What, Jimmy? What? What?
It's more
What?
Anthony going, okay. Like it was such a.
yeah.
It was like there should have been a sign over the door that said "Welcome to the Laugh Riot," and the laughs should be spelled LAFF.
We did bust a lot of shows this month for laughing at things that.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what?
That must have been a really funny fact machine.
Guilty as charged.
Yeah, but we did Scott and Todd again, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay, we did a brand new show from them, right? From 2011?
Oh, yeah, their
And they've
20th
been-
anniversary.
And they've been doing it since 91
Yes.
together.
Yes.
The exact same fucking thing.
Yes.
Sam's being a kunk.
They never progressed.
Right. This is more to show how great you are now.
I'm just trying to fight my way out of the corner here, that's all.
Oh, boy, that's like... Can I say something like, don't be such a kunk?
No.
I can't say that. That was...
Ah, Christ.
Why? Why couldn't he say that?
Why?
Why not?
No.
Loads of laughs between those songs. I'll tell you.
No. Is that time machine built yet?
We got to go back and beat the shit out of ourselves.
I would so strangle the fuck out of the old me.
What if you walked into the room while this show was happening and you saw the old you actually going, "Oh no," what would you do?
I would just walk over to him and just punch him square in the fucking face.
while he's
I
on
would
the air,
start
just
there.
knock him out.
Oh yeah, I would absolutely try.
Now that'd be hilarious.
I would
Us
absolutely
walking in the
try.
studio, our old or our younger us is looking at us like, "What is? We're doing the Kunk Show. Who are you guys?
Yeah.
What the?" And then just punching ourselves in the
beating the
face,
shit.
And beating the shit out
of the old
ourselves.
version of me.
Oh God!
Fuck yeah.
You two walking with baseball bats.
Fuck yeah.
Just start
Beating up the
beating
old
the
you.
shit
It would be a
out of
different
each other.
version of Bill and Ted.
Oh,
Excuse me, Gregory.
Yes, Ted. No.
the younger me says, "You shaved?" And I went, "Yeah, just like a couple of weeks ago."
Yeah.
We may have a friend coming by, by the way.
Oh,
Did you get the tweet
well, let me see.
from our pal, young
Wait.
lady?
Wait, let me hold on. Let me get a nice surprise too. Is it tweeted to all of us?
Yeah. It's just
Hold on, let me see something.
from 4 minutes ago. I wrote back yes
Why would you say yes?
because I think we wanted her.
No! Come on!
I know who it is.
Come on!
I know who
Ant's
it
not
is.
going to be into it. Yeah, I know. We did a whole hour on her the other day. Is she going to talk some shit?
I read
so.
about it.
She said she would. I talked to her.
I'm around the building. Can I pop in the studio and say hi? God, I would have said no. Oh, would you? Oh, yeah. Make her wait a little longer.
I wrote yes with an exclamation point.
You like her?
Well, I just like the fact
You
that she...
never use exclamation points.
What's that?
You never use exclamation points.
What happened? No, I just figured because, we gave her kind of a teasing the other day.
Beating.
And she was cool.
Sound thrashing.
I did.
Well, we beat her up. We said, wow, she was so fat, it doesn't look normal.
Oh,
It looked
boy.
like she was wearing a fat suit.
Whoa.
I told her face to face that Opie really wants you on the show, but under the condition that you absolutely have to talk about what's going on with you and Alexis, and you absolutely have to explain why you are overeating.
Yeah, I said she was overeating, that she wasn't supposed to be that fat.
So she's under, she's under no assumptions.
I'm curious about the dynamic of those two. That was a weird interview on whatever. I was a Today Show. That was a weird
They had
interview.
to promote
man.
a book together, and it's obvious they don't even fucking...
Really?
They
And
hate each
and
other.
but they almost
Something odd
admitted it. They when the reporter asked them, they almost said, "Yeah, relationships fall apart," and that just looked really awkward.
And we're team Jennifer Hutt.
Yeah.
Because Alexis looks like the definition of a cunt. She really does.
A kunk?
Yes.
Kunk.
Oh, we could say the satellite.
Kunk.
We should drag the old versions of us right into this studio.
And what would you do to him?
I'd fucking kick him in the balls and pull his stupid long hair that he had to grow to look like he was younger.
Oh, God.
My friend
I
Sohel.
might have did that.
My friend Sohel used to say crunk, but not as cunt. But he used to use it as like instead of going like something that hits. Whenever he would make like a sound of something hitting, he would just go like crunk, and it was the fucking. It's a sound. If I could mimic, it's all I would do.
Yeah.
It was one of my favorite sounds that it was ever made, and I in 25 years had not been able to mimic it.
Still remember, though.
Terrible story.
Make her
Just a moment from high school.
Make her wait at least an hour though, Sam.
Like when she gets here?
Yeah,
Just-
yeah.
Okay. She
Thing
says,
like,
prep the bowl for me.
don't be...
What?
She says, prep the bowl for me.
She said it.
Jeez.
Huh.
Oh, maybe
Oh,
this is,
jeez.
you know what?
What?
I don't think this is
The real one?
Jennifer with one N.
Oh.
Well, pretty good. Did somebody get me good?
Did they?
Maybe
Did they get you,
Or
or-
check to see. Maybe the real one tweeted you.
No.
I don't know.
Oh, good. God, I didn't want to talk to her.
Let me see.
This is perfect.
Ah, good one. How many?
No, yeah. That's a fake one.
Oh, very good.
Someone got you.
Good job. Whoever got me.
Because the responses are, then you can come in my asshole, or prep the bowl for me, then fuck my pig ass.
Holy shit.
That's funny.
They got you.
Yeah, got me good. It's.
Oh, thank God. I didn't want to waste time with that today.
That's funny.
I would love to talk to her when the time is right, Sam.
That is funny.
What about today?
No, no.
Prep the bowl.
I say something like, don't be such a cunk.
No.
I can't say that. That wouldn't fit.
No, that's too obvious.
Or, God, that tasted like kunk. Would that work? I'm
could
just
work.
trying to settle into this new word in the English language that Opie invented. I don't know what it means.
that could be it. Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think it was a kunk.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Exactly.
Okay.
If you're out and about and you got to, communicate with the public right now,
Yeah.
try to use the word "kunk" in a sentence.
Oh, wait
and,
a minute.
And if you have any
Hold
success,
on. Now, is this an attempt to get another catchphrase going?
Probably.
Wait a minute.
Probably.
Opie just put his head down. Yeah, probably. This almost sounds like an attempt to get another catchphrase across.
Already thinking about the T-shirts and the hats and the bumper stickers.
Randy, what's up?
I'm kind of confused. This what you guys are making fun of is what made you guys famous.
Mm-hmm.
I never understand that you guys cringe every time you hear it, but you're bitter now. A lot of days you're bitter and you act like you hate radio. But back then you guys were having all the fun, and it did it. This is what what you're making fun of made you guys what you are today. I mean, I don't understand.
Let's not blow out of proportion the bitterness, please. It's obvious on a regular basis we're having a good time still.
Yeah.
We take our shots and we acknowledge a while ago we got to knock down the bitching. But for some reason people like to blow that out of proportion. It's obvious we're still having fun.
I think I know why this guy's asking that. He's basically saying, "Hey, if this got you to this point, why do you hate it so much?" It's like looking at your high school yearbook picture. It's a look back in time, and you always feel like you were a douche back then.
Randy's just really stupid, and I'm just
Wondering
trying
this is
to
us.
and I'm just trying to talk down to his level. I actually don't hate anything me and Ann and Jimmy, because Jimmy's been around a long time now too, that we did. It was good for the time.
Yeah, whatever was
what we're
happening
doing
at
is
the
playing
time.
old audio that doesn't really work or make sense anymore because it's so long ago. So we're goofing on it. You know what? In the end, if this was 1998, I'd be proud that we did this for the time. Yes,
We were. And it launched. It was our launching platform.
But unfortunately, Randy can't really understand that on any level.
It's because of the accent, right?
All right,
You tune in, son of a bitch.
Randy.
we're obviously fucking having fun with some really old audio.
And the truth is, even in 2011, there are a lot of shows this month, maybe all of them, that are worse than this.
Still doing
Right.
Stuff like this.
I'd still
Worse
go back
than
in
this.
time and take a crowbar to my fucking face.
You got to just beat ourselves up.
Right.
Like, into a coma. Like,
Yeah.
horribly.
Just horribly beaten.
Yeah.
There's guys out there that want to blow out of proportion the bitterness and all that. But the fact is, it's obvious we're still fucking having a good time doing this.
Yeah, assholes.
Just because you're not laughing at every single sentence doesn't mean you're not having a good time.
I'm having such a good time at this company. I'm thinking of going to the Halloween party today.
There is a Halloween
I'm
party
thinking
today.
about it.
I didn't know
I'm
that.
thinking about it, Sam.
You guys got to get on the HR emails. Halloween party today.
Now, no one told us.
Lobby.
It's in the
lobby
lobby,
party.
huh?
Nothing better than a Sirius XM lobby party.
You know what we should do? We should all show up and smile and go, hi. And they'll go, who are you guys?
Yeah.
Who are you?
What's happening? Who the fuck are you?
Do you know how many people you would completely fuck up if you guys showed up to this Halloween party happy? They'd be like, what the fuck is going on? What are they up
Patting
to?
a lot of backs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm going to go as Mel Karmazin, and I'm going to just have a ton of money bags in front of me,
that's
and I'm
cool.
just going to the whole time go, mine, 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 mine,
Oh.
mine, 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 mine.
And then I'll
Don't
go
touch mine, mine, mine.
I'll go as Howard and come over and grab it from you.
Give me that, give me that, give me that.
A little team.
You think they would appreciate that if we did a Mel Karmazin / Howard Stern Halloween costume?
Could be trouble.
I think if you did that, they would never throw a Halloween party again.
Really?
That would be the end of all Halloween parties in
Nice.
this company.
Maybe we ought to do it then.
I didn't know there was.
Have you seen the decorations in the lobby?
I was
saw
frightened
that.
when I walked
They
in.
went all out, man. I was frightened too.
I didn't know what happened. I was like, there's been death here. Oh, it's the party. I didn't know.
I noticed that the decorations are very safe.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't see any spooks.
Not real.
What do you mean?
Jesus. Well, it's Halloween.
Oh,
yeah.
Spooky stuff. I didn't see.
gotcha. Yeah, it's like cobwebs and stuff. But they did.
They figured cobwebs are safe.
They invited everybody to wear their Halloween outfits and stuff.
I didn't have
through the-
one. Would it be funny if like somebody dressed really inappropriate, like someone showed up in blackface, or one of the women that works like in the office showed up with like a big strap on and a dominatrix outfit, and no one could say anything?
There was a Casey Anthony costume.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah,
That'd be great.
Oh, we should just have the worst.
Casey
Horrible.
Yeah, with a little
Dragging a doll behind her with duct tape on the mouth.
yeah, and partying.
Dude, and
What department do you guys work in?
Yeah, woo! Stepping on the kids.
Dropping pills everywhere.
last week there was another school, like, saying no to costumes.
Yeah, a lot of schools are doing that.
I got to find an alternative school for my kid. I don't know how I handle this as a parent. I just don't know how
Why
to
are they
do
saying
it.
no?
I think
It's
it
too
has
much
to
of a
do with-
distraction.
Yeah.
Really?
It's that
One fucking day where you let everyone come to school all excited, dressed up as shit. But you know what it's really about, I'm sure? The kids that have shitty parents that don't make
Right.
sure they have a costume for school, so now they look awkward
It's
walking around
them.
the halls.
It's also other people of certain religions that won't deal with that because it's some kind of pagan thing, so they don't want it done. It's, again, the minority of people influencing and
The
ruining
majority.
the good fun of the majority.
I don't
of Halloween
understand
for
as
kids.
a country we allow the minority to dictate what the majority does. It's unbelievable.
We mean the minority of people.
Numerically.
Right.
Yeah, numerically, not,
And as far as these three holidays, you got the Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. I don't look at any of those as religious holidays,
No,
and
they're
haven't
so far from it.
forever.
Yeah. No.
Christmas is not a religious holiday at this point.
No, if anyone thinks December 25th rolled around and little Jesus was born on that day,
Right. You got a
gotta
small
screw
percentage
loose.
of people that go to midnight mass. Small percentage, and the rest of them don't acknowledge that at all. And even the small percentage of people, it's an hour out of that whole fucking.
You go to your family's
holiday.
house and you eat and you drink and you tell jokes about each other, and that's
Is
it. It's like
Thanksgiving a religious holiday? I don't even know.
No.
It's just when
it's one of those just made up kind of.
we just kind of discovered American type shit,
Hey,
right?
great.
But that's what I'm saying. It's gotten to the point I don't even know.
Yeah.
At this point, if it was based on some kind of religious thing. And Halloween, is it a religious holiday? I don't know.
No, it's something with the saints.
Well, Saints is a religious,
Well,
symbol.
imagine a religion Ravi could.
Let's ask Ravi.
Ravi.
Ravi knows
Pling,
all.
plang, 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 playing his dumb sitar. Shut up.
With the giant basketball tuning knob.
Robbie, whatever that big dumb gourd is.
Why
at
does
the
that
top
have
of
to be
that.
so
Oh,
big?
no, it's stupid. Robbie's head.
I mean, the sitar looks like it could be cool, but no one wants to drag that thing around.
And Halloween, by the way, it's not about saints. It's based on saints, and it's something to do with
All Saints Day.
All Saints
Okay.
Day. I just don't know exactly what it means. It has something to do with the
But only nerds will celebrate it that way.
right. Most
Everyone
people-
else is like, cool, I get to dress like somebody else and get a lot of candy. That's all it should. That's all you should think.
Have parties.
And have
like
parties.
Like I would say, we's just a tricksin' and a treatsin'. I used to say that when I would knock on doors. I swear to God.
I have given you some lead.
I
Here you
really
go.
would say that. We's just a tricksin' and treatsin'. I don't know why I would say that.
Wow.
I really would when I was a kid.
Wow.
When me and Marvin would trick or treat.
I thought you were kidding.
No, when I was a kid, I would actually say that.
Well, we got a teacher. I know Chris. He calls from time to time when we talk about schools. Chris, what do you got today, buddy?
Hey, what's up, fellas? Keeping it local. Coming to you live from Straight Path in Wyandanch.
Duck!
Yeah, I know. The reason that that ban in the costumes, I don't know which school you're talking about, so I might be wrong, but it honestly turned into like a whore fest. So if Anthony wants to substitute that day,
Oh, what are they saying? That the girls will dress inappropriately, and that's why they're stopping it?
it's
Well,
terrible.
can't they put rules on that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
why
but
wreck it
then-
for everybody?
You know.
No, this was kind of a grammar school.
I see. Yeah, that's what I figured. But
Yeah, no, this wasn't like a junior high or a high school. But I mean, all right. If you don't
You
want the
forgot
girls
the
walking
word.
around like whores, obviously the principal must be gay. He could kind of put some rules in place.
yeah, but then how do you?
That's just some. Look, she's a cat. We're looking at a costume. This woman's dressed as a cat. She's wearing nothing but a very thin
See-through mesh.
completely see-through
Yeah.
top.
What is those stupid things on her wrists?
Little
I'm just
fuzzy.
kidding.
Oh, yeah, you scared the fuck out of me. I was ready to question something.
well, you homo. They're little furry things.
Tits are so big.
those are nice
crazy.
implants, man. They're round, but not too round.
But she's wearing that thing over them, so it looks like they're committing a bank robbery.
Yeah,
they got that look to them where they're
they're
kind of
like,
squishy a little
"Whoa."
bit. Yeah, put the money on the bag. But you got to put the magic word that makes everything better, though, before costumes to see what he's talking about. Yeah. Put that right there. You go.
Slutty. No, you can keep
leave it slutty. What's wrong with you?
You're right.
Holy shit. All right.
Teen slutty Halloween
See,
costume.
this is the problem.
All right, this could be.
This is where they're having an issue, I think.
Well, this isn't what I heard on the news.
No?
This was just dumb little kids that want to have a day where they get to dress up
Yeah.
in school and forget about all that
All right, that
homework
could be an
that they
issue.
get.
Why? What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Hey, you want to come by that day? You want to come by the school that day for real?
Oh, yeah, that's good. Who, you, Chris Hansen?
Come on. Yo, Chip.
What's that?
Oh, boy, he wants everybody.
What were you and Marvin's costumes? 'Cause I'm sure they were great as you walked up
Ooh.
to people and said, we just
Supergirl
tricked her in a treat.
No, I would say tricks and treats, and
Hold on.
I think that back then I was like store-bought costumes, like Darth Vader. That was
Dumb mask
awful.
costumes.
Yeah,
right?
I don't
Those
remember.
horrible plastic masks that we used to wear.
To smell your own breath on it.
Yeah,
Your own boy breath.
That's horrible.
that horrible fucking rubber bandy thing.
Yeah.
Or the
funny
big
thing is,
plastic ones.
You guys started out from very humble beginnings, and so most of like Anthony, Opie, I know you guys struggled at the beginning of your lives. Like you probably had costumes that were just sheets, but now Anthony's rich and he does the same thing. He just makes his costume out of sheets.
God damn fucking phone.
What did you say, Chris?
What?
Chris?
Dude.
Is he gone? Oh, he's gone for that.
All right.
He knew.
Because he said sheets 8 times.
Yeah, oh.
Sheets, you make sheets, fold the sheets. Enough about the sheets.
Holy Christ.
And
Sheety sheet. Oh, hi. You know.
might want to cover that up.
exactly. We're at a company party.
My rod from fucking what Sam's showing.
That's for that. Please give us a call and let us know what happened.
Use it freely in your language. Kunk.
Kunk. Okay.
Do we still have to do this?
All right.
Are we done with this for now?
Get it with the kunk.
I don't think so.
Where's it go?
Many times.
It's a new word. Wow.
I like it.
Never thought
Some words are just fun to say.
And that is kind of fun
You know
to
what's
say.
a fun word to say? Boo.
Fired. Beat it. Stupid and stupid.
Just still trying to feel it out. I don't know quite what it means.
People are just tweeting me now. No. No.
It's just
No. And Kevin from Connecticut. Oh, no. Kurt Love 666 on the Twitter. He's a fucking soldier, that motherfucker. He says there's a Facebook page now from 1997.
Oh.
How do we get there?
Can't wait to see that one.
How do we get to that?
We're going to be so insulted. We're
All
going
right,
to have
Sam,
to shut
ready?
it down.
HTTP.
Yes?
That thing.
Colon?
Yeah, colon.
Slash.
backslash T T.co/MXKK7FP8. You got that?
No, T.co/MX.
Oh, wow. The X is like capitalized.
It's okay.
Everything else is lowercase. KK7FP8. Oh. Sorry.
Sorry, we couldn't find that. Sorry, we couldn't find that.
Sorry.
I like conch.
Oh, you know what I want to do?
Yeah.
For Halloween today, I'm thinking.
Yeah, let's
Have
go.
great
Party?
I want to go to the party at noon and I want to take my dick out and just walk around and they go, "What are you supposed to be?" I'm gonna be like, the guy with his dick out.
Oh, they would fucking hate you. They would
I'm the guy with his dick out. All crazy.
They would actually have to call security
Yeah.
to remove you.
Or go as a sexual harasser.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? He's rubbing girls' asses.
Yeah. Squeezing tit.
Like grabbing girls from the back, not just their asses, but reaching through and grabbing their pussies from the
From
back
behind.
and cupping it
Just grabbing it.
and making this noise. What are you doing? I'm harassing.
Like you're working,
that's
like you're
gotta
working
be
a
it.
rosin bag. Nothing better than working the rosin bag from behind.
It's facebook.com/O&A1997.
There it is.
Shock Jocks man at WAAF.
They got our Demented World covers. The
Here's
Facebook
the picture, Sam. What's
Nice.
that?
Yeah.
When
And
Look
win
at
a Toyota. Win a Toyota. You
That
can win a
wasn't
Toyota.
our. Look, we did some hack. Thank you, $100,000 we did, and then stupid Rocco thought he was gonna like duplicate the magic and
Doing
come
a
up
Toyota.
with the Toyota fucking bit.
Mayor Menino, he's a cunk.
He's a conk. Look, he actually put some stuff up on the wall there. That's great.
All right, I like this.
A Toyota? The people did that?
Yeah, they would say, we're giving away a Toyota, and then they would give a Toyota
Yoda.
and get sued.
Did they get sued?
Summarily get sued.
Oh yeah, because
yes.
you got to say, because they would just say Toyota, but it's Toyota.
It was very misleading.
Yeah.
And everybody knew by the way they were saying it what they were trying to infer.
Yeah.
Well, no, we got away with $100,000 for the most part,
Yeah.
but we never said like money or cash. We just kept saying we're giving away $100,000.
No, we'd have been in
Giving away
real
$100,000.
trouble if we would have said, like, money, cash slipped up or
Yeah,
something.
we had to be really careful. So.
It's kind of fun to say.
Yes.
I'm just still trying to feel it out. I don't know quite what it means.
I like conch.
Conk.
Yeah.
Did you see that conk? Okay. I could work with this.
All right, good. So what's up, brother, man?
But
Wow. Cut off in midstream. Just when I thought I had the douchiest part of that one, Opie swoops in. Jimmy turned his head. Jimmy, you turned your head.
where's that
and-
time machine?
And put your face in your head. That we have to, even if we end it with that.
I would
for the
take
day.
a hatchet to the back of my legs.
This made me sadder than yesterday's news.
Oh, boy.
This is Opie's version of the wee.
By the way, there's 8 tracks of this, and they're all 4 minutes long. This is something
And-
we should have done for maybe a minute.
Yeah.
Also, this is just the bonus disc.
Right.
This isn't even the disc disc.
No.
How's the other disc?
Oh.
Opie and Anthony's You Know You Were a Child of the 80s If.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. We go to the audience with that one.
We sure
yeah,
did, man. That was a phone topic, man.
Oh, yeah.
Opie, you were about to say something in the clip.
Yeah, I did get cut off.
No, it wasn't.
No?
No,
I feel like you prematurely ended the clip.
no. Unfortunately, that's how it was edited.
I don't think so.
Shame.
Is there more there?
I feel like there's a little more.
Oh, I.
Okay. I could work with this. All right, good. So what's up, brother, man?
See it in the dictionary.
You're such a dick.
Oh, is Sam enjoying this?
So wait till I sell Brother Man T-shirts for real and make a
know.
fucking killing.
I know. But
I
right
know I
now-
can make a killing on Brother Man T-shirts.
I love when people
I'm
just
just holding
write-
back right now.
I love when people just write, oof. It's like you were punched in the gut. Oof.
If I get a
Yeah.
cool font, you watch those Brother Man fucking shirts.
Brother Man.
Except that, no, there would have to be multiple A's because it's Brother Man.
No.
Actually, it's Brother Man, Brother Man.
That was kind of like a cool, like, what's up, brother man?
Brother Man. Yeah.
Oh, I would take a fucking 7-iron to my kneecaps. Where's that time machine?
Take him out once and for all.
I hate my old self, so this would be real easy. Let's do this. How do we do this?
Time machine.
How do we do this?
I mean, we got to figure out it.
Black holes?
Black hole, something like that.
Can we find a black hole?
Speed of light.
At some point, we should get Michio Kaku on the phone to find out if we could travel back in time to beat up
Now,
your
if
old
you were to
selves.
kick your own ass, it will have changed your route in time.
Right.
Because it is like a river with many branches and eddies and swirls.
Well, Ann, take me through it.
Yeah.
So we go into a time machine. We're
go back.
outside the fucking building, right?
Yeah.
I don't even remember how we used to go in or anything anymore.
Yeah, there's that little
All right.
elevator that went
And
up.
now we
like-
obviously want to get down the hall to get to our old selves and beat the living shit out of those guys. But wouldn't you fuck with Dave Douglas and Bruce Mittman on your way down the hall, too?
Well,
what would you say to Bruce and Dave if you could go back in time?
First, we'd have to get past the receptionist who would say, God, you guys look like shit today. then, but we might be able to sneak past and go, yeah, we were out late. And
Yeah.
it was horrible.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, we could go in. I think we got to deal with us immediately.
What about Dave Dickless, the program director that wanted to be the third guy on the Opie? Dave
Yeah.
Douglas, Jimmy, wanted to be you.
Did he? Oh, he wanted to be
Third man.
Third man in. He wanted to be you.
Nothing better than a stuffed shirt.
Did he really
Program
want to be the
director.
third guy on the air?
I never forgot it. We sat down on his couch and we had to listen to his bullshit.
Yeah.
And he's like, just consider me the third member of the Opie and Anthony show. Because he was so scared that we were going to get everyone fired, and we didn't. We just got ourselves fired. That he wanted to control us and know what we were going to do.
Yeah.
And we're like, fuck no, man. You're going to be surprised like everyone else today.
Consider me the third.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You really guys are really bitter towards that guy, right?
Oh, yeah, he was an asshole.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hated us. And we still succeeded. Like we would do these amazing rock shows and stuff, and we were and I'm just saying this, people, please cut me some slack. We were by far the biggest show by fucking far, and he would give us a shitty slot when people were getting beer and going to the fucking bathroom.
Yeah,
and they would always promote that horrible Hillman radio show that's still up there doing just basic who gives a fuck radio. Wow. Because that's what Dave wanted, that type of radio.
Very safe.
Local,
extremely safe, local,
Very
no
local.
edge.
Fake edge.
No, not even a fake
No.
edge. They don't even fake an edge.
Oh, God, look at this, still there.
Huh?
Astounding.
Who? Hillman?
Is that
Is he still at AAF?
Are they doing the same bit
Yeah.
where they are doing a web page from 1997, 98? Because that looks like...
See, they still do that Mantown. Remember, we made fun of that 5 years ago.
He's the mayor of Mantown.
He's the
Mayor
mayor
of
of
Mantown.
Mantown. That's
That's
good,
good.
Greg Hill.
That's good.
I feel bad for LB because I love that guy, and that's what makes this so tough because I know LB wanted to be doing more than he's doing
Yeah.
now. But I guess he's comfortable, I would assume. But I
guess
love
so.
that guy, and I think he was amazing on the radio.
How long have those guys been at AAF since the 90s?
Dude, they started before me and Ant got there.
We were there. Yeah, we showed up. They
we
were
were there from what, 95
Yeah.
to 98? They were already there.
A hole? They have a
know.
hole?
Danielle is hot. She used to dance on top of bars at Coyote Ugly. Nuff said.
She's not hot. Look at how
She's-
fat her arms are.
That is
How about you
a little
fucking-
voodoo going on there.
She needed to take that picture behind a tree.
Yeah.
Wow, that's terrible. Same place for 20 years.
Yeah.
Get her Facebook.
Yeah, so...
Well.
Yeah, he was beyond jealous of us because we came in and just fucking set the world on fire as much as we're having fun today, and he was just sitting there. No one gave a fuck. They don't give a fuck to this day about that guy.
The mayor of Mantown? Like,
Mayor
that's
of Mantown.
embarrassing.
It is, right? As a guy?
Even the name Hillman. His name is Greg Hill, and he calls himself the Hillman.
Hillman.
What is... I'm Opie.
Hillman.
Do you understand?
Yeah, but I mean,
I have the worst name.
Yeah,
I
but
can't
you-
even fake it.
You've acknowledged that. Like, nobody called him the Hillman while he was growing up. Like, he thinks that's a cool name to call himself. You've never said, my name's Opie.
And in the day, it was like, in the 90s, it was like, hey, the Hillman. Hey, Hillman's coming. Like, it wasn't goofy to say that.
Yeah.
Because it was one of those catchphrases that kind of went around in the 90s. But now it's a little passe, I think.
Hillman.
What does the mayor of Mantown do? Why is he the mayor of Mantown?
Mantown, we make sure we got flat screen TV
Why are we
for
in,
you to watch.
Why are we in the same business as the mayor of Mantown?
Came from humble beginnings.
Jesus.
God, it's embarrassing.
That's right.
That's fucking embarrassing, man.
Really, man.
So Dave Douglas.
Does look like he lost a little weight, though. I'll give him that.
Well, good for him. Whatever.
Yeah.
In
Not a stand-up
1989,
guy. He's a douchebag.
he started doing the morning show at WAAF in 1989.
Wow.
It's 22 years.
Holy shit.
Wow. Well, he's got longevity. Good for him.
Same seat.
What kind of money do you think he makes?
Got to be in the 90,000.
Really? I don't know what a morning.
I have no idea, but I wouldn't
literally don't
doubt
know. What is one market?
Oh, yeah.
What do you think a guy in one market? Boston's a big market, though.
Maybe this.
Really?
Yeah,
Maybe.
probably. After that many years.
Maybe.
Look who's scowling on MSNBC.
Fucking hate him.
Riverdale.
He's looking like a jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah, he really is.
That line almost worked with Colin Quinn, but it definitely worked with Reverend Al.
Colin had some great fucking lines,
You
man.
give Reverend Al an orange face, he looks like a
He almost
fucking-
has an orange face.
I know, he looks like a pumpkin.
That's weird.
Oh, wow.
Did you find out why he's the mayor of Mantown?
No, I mean,
Election? What's the term limit for that?
Hillman's pretty cold. I used to listen to him when I'd be up there. He'd crack me up.
Oh, yeah? You thought that was funny, right?
Yeah, it's
funny
like
jokes?
Yeah, he got the man cave and stuff. Get away from the girls.
Are they still the only station that really rocks?
Gotta be. Why would you?
Boston's rock station is what they are.
Where are they?
They're not in Boston. But because of BCN going away, they have the title.
They scooped it up.
Who do you think gave them that title?
Good move, CBS, getting rid of all your rock stations. That was smart.
Well, who's that right there?
Jason Veritek on the Hillman Morning Show.
Okay.
Oh, the baseball player.
Are we getting through this? There's 2.5 minutes left.
I know. Well, we had the Brother Man. Brother Man.
Yeah, let's start from there again. I'll go. So what's up, brother man?
See it in the dictionary next week, I'm sure.
What do you got?
Well, I have to say, it's a proud day for us today, Opie. Oh. You know the Underground website, right? It's been around for a while. Faithful listeners know where it is, know what's on there and everything.
Wow, the underground website. We weren't
Hey,
allowed to
dude.
put our shit on the website.
No. There was a fad, the web back then. They considered it a fad.
Right.
Really?
And we weren't allowed to even put shit up on a website.
Oh, this might be cool. I'm praying we don't go back to Conk. I want to hear about the underground website. I forgot all about it.
I remember taking video and putting it up there and getting charged so much money for bandwidth because I didn't understand anything. I'm just like, hey, I figured out how to put video on a website. Download it. Uncompressed from back then. It was,
And you're thinking, I don't think a lot of our listeners want to see two naked girls fighting in a whole bunch of baked beans.
yeah, let's just throw it right on there.
Do you have the shower videos?
I still have those. I found those with the.
Well,
with
let's
those.
put them up somewhere.
They're on tape.
Put them up on your YouTube channel. Oh, you can't on your YouTube.
No.
I got some
I can
places
put 'em
for it.
somewhere.
Daily Motion will accept that shit in a
Yeah?
minute. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
And
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
went into the shower with a couple young ladies because they had to shower their beans off.
Oh, I got in trouble for that one.
And we broadcasted it live. I was back in the studio and where was the shower? Like downstairs or
There
something?
was a
I
shower
forgot.
in the bathroom. Like when you went across the hall into the bathroom, we had to go one floor down.
one floor down, right?
And so these girls are soaked with baked beans in like this little industrial park-ish building. And we had to take them down the stairs.
Maybe 20 years old, maybe.
Yeah, they were kind of age, maybe.
No, they're of
Yeah.
They really were of age, but they were barely.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think they were even 20.
I was standing in the shower with them with the video, taking video of them with a giant like camcorder or something.
Is the video good? haven't seen
Yeah,
it
it
in
was.
years.
It was good. Very, very playful. I think frolicking was going on, and then they came out and were drying each other off.
Do they
in
have
the
hairy bushes?
Big area. There was some bush there. Yeah,
Really?
In '97, there was some bush going on.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing
That
how
was
hard it
so
must
big.
have been for listeners to go and watch some of the video with back then the way the internet
Oh,
connections
it
were.
was. Yeah, to
Hours.
download it,
Yeah.
it took forever.
But if you got there, you got a treat. I remember that. I mean, we're beating ourselves up, but that was fucking state of the art. No one was doing that shit.
That is pretty ahead of the curve.
If they had-
97.
If people
96.
had websites, it was usually just a text-based site that had some links on it, maybe to, I don't know, other fucking text-based sites. To pop up video and audio and photos on that, it was huge.
Do we have Dada Dave? You got to find that.
Dada Day. I remember that one. That was a fun.
All right, we'll
fun
end
little
this break
ditty.
with Dada Dave.
see what.
Let's listen to please. I hope we didn't go back to Conk.
Well, faithful listeners know where it is, know what's on there and everything. It's kind of rough to get to. It is now the award-winning.
The award-winning Underground website.
Yes,
Wait
of
a
course.
minute. Are you kidding me?
Award-winning.
What happened? What award did we win?
Well, we were nominated by monkeyporn.com.
You remember any of this?
No. No. I don't remember.
I don't remember any of this.
Any of this.
I remember the Conk bullshit.
Monkeyporn.com.
Okay.
By somebody who saw the page. They checked it out and deemed it worthy of the monkey porn site of the day.
We're celebrating.
It's a proud day.
Man, the Oscar nominations were today. And
Yes.
Oh, God, don't fucking compare yourself to the Oscars. Don't do it.
Keep it
But I
topical.
think you were being
You were
sarcastic.
kidding, yeah.
See? And look at us. We're website of the day.
We're monkey porn website of the day, which I am just thrilled to death about, and I could actually download their little
Trophy?
emblem, meaning and,
cool.
and paste it proudly on the site.
Very good.
Not just wait for the other awards to, I'm sure, roll in any day now.
It wasn't website of the day. It was porn website of the day.
Yeah.
Jeez. All right, cool.
Well, you know,
That's awesome.
I'm sure he just recognized it as a very lovely site to visit.
Very nice. We got our first facts coming in. It might be a definition for the word of the day, kunk.
Still coming out.
It's still coming out?
Yeah, Kunk fax machine over there.
All right, phone line is 931-1AF. Don't forget, 2 more qualifiers today to join us in Turks and Caicos with Samuel Adams as we try out the White Ale. I think we're going to do it in the 4th.
Oh, this is closer to our firing.
We were talking about going to Turks and Caicos and how lucky listeners were going to be joining us.
Did they?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, you did.
That was a fucking blast.
That was fun,
And
man.
then we came back and we were fired less than a month later. So this is near the end of our fucking run.
And as much there are moments where you both should probably have the studio gas instead on fire.
Yeah.
The website stuff is very fucking ahead of any other.
That was
radio show.
That was good. We were just being sarcastic about the whole thing. Look, we got an award. We were being self-deprecating and doing the whole celebratory thing. That's I got no problem with that.
Why would we be part of the new display that's going out?
Can I see that?
You don't want to see us.
Wait, other than this, look.
Why would we? Thank you, Lopez Radio. Got spies all over the fucking ball field.
Randy's gonna call back.
Why would we be part of the display? Why?
Is that the new one?
is that-
Oh, well, look, we're on the front page though somewhere.
on the
Are you
website.
sure that's the whole picture? Maybe it's.
This guy
good.
writes, sorry to piss you off this early. A new XM display to go out this week. And we're not part of it. Why would we be?
Hey, monkeyporn.com is
Fucking kunks.
way to bring it around.
Thank you.
4 o'clock hour is your next chance to win. There's the fact. See if there's a definition for kunk over there.
All right, and just a little side bet for everybody. Who's going to be the first to screw up saying that word?
You know it's going to be me. But I'm going to try not to. Go ahead.
right.
Not
Go ahead.
Is it? Let's see. Facts.
Let me see. I got a definition of kunk. Whoa, hello.
Saying having an orgasm while you're drunk. I don't think so.
All right. Well, that's a start anyway.
Don't intro a record.
no, you got to intro the record. That's the way it ends.
That's good enough.
Please.
I'm sure it's good.
It's so nostalgic.
Thanks, Tom.
Hey, thanks for joining us this afternoon, huh? It's Local H from the Royal Flush CD. Bound for the Floor on AF.
I like that song, actually.
That was good.
I like that
Sorry.
song. All right.
And that was live in
You're going to have to go through
studio.
his disc. We can't play all these tracks.
No. I think that was pretty much every track.
That's going to be the display for the holiday season at Best Buy.
But let me ask you.
Okay. It's in a store. Oh,
Yes.
that's all right. That makes me feel a little.
But who
worse.
came up with that?
Well, are they? I asked Sam. I just wrote down. Are they?
No, there's one. Bob Dylan's there. So it's
and
not
he's
all.
I thought maybe it was all serious people.
And I mean, technically, like Eminem and guys like that.
Eminem
Sinatra,
doesn't work here.
Those are
Stop with the
serious
Eminem. He
bands.
doesn't work here. Holy shit.
It's Eminem's hip hop
Enough.
channel.
The guy doesn't work here. Stop. We're here every fucking day. Throw us a fucking bone. Holy shit, the guy doesn't work here.
Yeah.
Eminem doesn't even know this place exists. He forgot about this place years ago after he signed that amazing deal for him.
It's just a check that comes to him every so often.
He
that
doesn't
he doesn't know.
work here.
The
Stop.
accountant has no clue where it comes from.
Stop with the bullshit.
It is odd to look at that and go, all right, we complained last time when this flyer came out. Why?
Oh, I got it. I got the excuse.
Okay.
I got it. It's perfect.
This is what we're going to hear?
Yeah.
You should write it down and put it in envelopes, because now they're going to be on to us.
Yeah, I just want.
I just blow, because
I want to tell you guys though.
They're not listening.
Go ahead. Yeah, why would they?
The channel change name was a timing issue, and they couldn't. This was already in printing, and couldn't figure out how to get us on there.
Okay.
And the channel change name because it was already sent off. We're sorry, guys.
You just
but
write Opie and Anthony no matter what.
guaranteed that's what they'll say though.
Yeah, because the channel, you don't need, are those channel names on there or just the talent?
Checking.
Channel name, East Street Radio.
Howard Stern, NFL Radio, Radio Margaritaville.
Yep, their channel names.
You could just put Opie and Anthony.
There it is. No. Tom Petty, not a channel.
Well, it's no.
No. And Bob Dylan, not a
They
channel.
didn't want to confuse people.
Jamie Foxx.
That's Foxhole.
Foxhole.
Technically
know.
a channel.
No, I know. I'm just pointing out
okay.
people that I don't see
But
here much.
they're putting channel for people that work here.
Technically a channel.
They're putting channels.
What's not technically is the fact that he sucks on the radio.
I've heard things.
What do you mean you heard things? He's awful.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
He's fucking awful, okay? The guy's very talented in Hollywood and all that bullshit, but he doesn't know how to do this. Eminem doesn't even fucking work here.
Eminem, he's got his.
Our studio is right next to Eminem's. We've never seen him.
Why is Robert Duvall on?
I really thought that was Duvall.
You said that already?
No, I thought it. I didn't say it.
I was like, shit.
Jimmy Buffett?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
Jimmy
Buffett? Oh, I didn't know he looked that much like Duvall.
Frank Sinatra's dead.
He is dead.
Jesus Christ.
How did it happen?
Jesus Christ. Who's that guy?
Elvis.
No.
Dead.
The
I thought you meant Martha Stewart.
I mean, you understand because Elvis radio, whatever.
Elvis, of course.
Yeah, Frank Sinatra, whatever, the standards. I understand to a point, but
It's interesting to me that the people who design this stuff are. And I've said it before, and you've said it. They're not fans of this show, and they don't acknowledge the show. And I'm not being a bitter dick by saying that. It's a reality, and nobody will. I don't like when people don't acknowledge things. I would enjoy it more if people just acknowledge something.
Yeah.
It's like if you keep asking a chick out, and she keeps saying, "This is basically the 50th time we've been told I have to stay home and wash my hair." How about you just say you're not going to fuck me?
Yeah.
Just tell me that.
could you ask Gary?
What's on the other side of that?
What's his last name?
Schoenwetter.
That's actually. Let's look at the other side, though.
I never
Is
knew
there
that.
another
before.
side?
No, it's just
Could you
one.
ask
Same
Gary?
thing.
And I'm not beating him up. I want to know why. There you go.
Yeah,
Opie
yeah.
Anthony and Jim Norton want to know why.
Right now?
Yes. There's nothing more important than that.
Yeah.
Do we have Dada Dave?
Yes, we do.
All right. So Dada Dave as we go to break.
This was a very popular commercial, though, back then, too. Remember the Da Da Da?
There's a commercial for Volkswagen, right? Yeah.
You remember? Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, that was where the song came from. and
So
then,
here's us doing sort of a parody, a song parody.
Yeah, we were goofing on Dave. He didn't like this very
Dave
much.
Douglas. We did a bit. I don't even remember the bit.
We did a bit, and
Doing a bit.
It was him.
Do you know E-Rock?
Yes, unfortunately.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, we had done a bit, and he was giving us kind of a lecture about it.
Well, 'cause
but we were live on the air.
What you're going to hear is, was it live on the air?
Yeah, because we had, or maybe
we
we had
taped him.
taped him doing it, because he was saying things like, you can't say things like hokey pokey
Oh,
in
I
the
know.
butt and things like that, and then we put it to music.
It wasn't live on the air. This douchebag, he was so fucking lazy when he was pissed at us. Remember being hotlined? We haven't been hotlined in years.
It was a hotline.
A lot of radio guys have to deal with this. When you're doing something wrong, all of a sudden you see this one number that only the general manager has and the program director, and that light would be it would be a huge light, like meaning
You're being
answer immediately.
hotlined. You're being hotlined.
And it was called being hotlined, and it was never good.
It
You
meant
would
you're
pick up
fucked.
that phone and they would yell and scream at you. So Dave Douglas hotlined us. We did a bit that was a little edgy. And it was a gay bit, and we were talking about the old dirt road and all this
Yeah.
stuff. We were sort of trying to talk in double entendre and all
Yeah.
that shit. And he did not like it. So we were like, what do you mean? I wish we had the original call. I think
know.
I think I have it somewhere. And we're playing along with him like, what do you mean? As we're taping his hotline call. It
Yeah.
wasn't live on the air.
Right.
And he's like reciting the bit and the words and the sentences he didn't like. So then
Yeah.
we chopped that up and put it into the song, the popular song at the time.
Yep.
So here's
He wasn't happy.
Dave as we go to break.
Hello. Going into the gay zone. We're going into the gay zone. We're going into the gay zone. Wanted to, hokey pokey in the butt. Yeah, hokey
rock was?
pokey in the butt.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what he used to
He
say.
was so paranoid that we would go into the gay zone, he called
Because
it.
going into the gay zone when we started doing some, homosexual humor.
Right.
He would get all nervous and hotline and go, "You're going into the gay zone."
Right.
I'm like, "Why?" And when we'd argue the point, like, "Why? Well, I'm
What do you
fine
mean
with
the
doing
gay
this."
zone? And then we set him up. We're like, what
Yep.
do you mean the gay zone? He's like, hokey pokey in the butt,
And we
the old dirt road. And we never told him we were cutting this up. and
This
putting it on
was
the air.
really good because he didn't know we did this, and it wasn't a, hey, when the boss finds out, he's gonna be mad.
Right.
He was fucking pissed because we taped him, he didn't know it, and then we threw him into a song parody with him saying all the horrible things that he told us not to say.
And this stuff, still proud of. I'm
Oh,
not
yeah,
sitting
this
here like with the douche chills,
no,
you know?
this is the good stuff.
Because
This is
then,
good.
'cause
This
then
is
we
the stuff.
played it on the
Put us
air,
over.
and then he marched down the hall and came in and was red in the face.
Couldn't even talk.
Couldn't even talk. He was
Yep.
so pissed off, and I would always diffuse the situation by going, "What?"
Yeah, yeah.
I would throw my
Arms
head
would go
up
up
like,
and go,
"What?
What? And he walked out like shaking his head, so fucking mad.
And sometimes he would wait for our break to be over, and he knew that I started it back then. I always leave the studio during breaks just to fucking walk around, and he knew I would leave the studio
Yeah.
when it was break time. And one time he was standing out there like a fucking zombie in the dark. And once again, what?
What?
He hated
we
us,
thought
Jimmy.
you meant-
He hated us.
Oh, we thought you meant we couldn't say it. Oh, see, so we just put the song together, and the song is innocent and fun.
He didn't know you were taping him?
No.
No.
Funny.
We drove him nuts because he came from a little fucking Lincoln, Nebraska, was it?
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
the morning guys were kind of Jewish and safe and doing like that battle of the sex,
Oh, he
all
had
the
no
stuff we
clue.
make fun of.
He had no clue what he got
He
himself
didn't know
into.
how.
Is he
the
still in
fucking
radio?
handles. No, rumor had it. I heard years ago. I don't know if it's true that he was a greeter at a supermarket.
That's
Really?
Could have been the best phone call I ever got.
Were you happy to hear that?
Yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. He had no business, being part of our shit.
Hear the rest of that.
Yeah, all right. Start it over. Sorry. But I forgot that he would always
no,
call
yeah.
us and hotline us, and his key phrase was, "You're going into the gay zone. Remember, we talked about this."
Would you guys tape him on a speakerphone? Like, would you actually, like and when he would talk, just like, and put the tape recorder up?
No. Back then, you just popped down the phone and it came through the speakers. As long as the
And
the
you
program
could just tape everything.
Yeah,
you
you
could
could
tape whatever
record
the fuck was
everything.
coming in.
Oh,
That's how
wow.
we did phone calls too.
Yeah.
So I don't even know if we have that capability here.
Yeah, that's cool.
We haven't taped a phone call in probably 10 years, at least. All right, hit it.
Hello. Going into the gay zone. We're going into the gay zone. We're going into the gay zone. Wanted to, hokey pokey in the butt. Yeah, hokey pokey in the butt. Gay zone. Hokey pokey in the butt. Yeah, hokey pokey in the butt. Licky, licky.
The old dirt road.
Yeah, licky.
The old dirt road.
Licky,
Dirt road.
hokey pokey in the butt. That's fun. Going into the gay zone. Yeah, going into the gay zone.
Not really.
Going into the gay zone. Wanted to, hokey pokey in the butt. Yeah, hokey pokey in the butt. Yeah, gay zone. Hokey pokey in the butt. From me, hokey pokey in the butt. From me, licky, lick. Hokey pokey in the butt. Yeah, licky. Yeah, it's fun. Licky. Yeah, it's fun. Hokey pokey in the butt.
Not really.
Dave.
We were disgusted.
I love my fucking sarc. Not really.
Not really. From me.
From me. Not
From me.
really. Licky.
Licky.
He's just reciting everything from the bit, which I don't remember, but
No, he was mad though. It was
yeah.
fun.
Oh, fuck him.
Yeah.
Fuck him. Fuck Hillman. Fuck them all.
Hey, dude, what about me?
Hillman left a phone number on Facebook page. If New York wants to leave a message, playback at 7:50.
Oh.
Really? So he's going to go with this? Are you? Are you going to go with this?
He left a phone number for what?
I don't know. Maybe you heard already we're talking about him.
I'm sure somebody called. Hey, dude, they're talking about you. The New Yorkers are talking about you.
Oh, yeah, what are you, on satellite? Really?
Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. All right. We got to talk about Chaz Bono after the break. She's a little bitter about her time on Dance with the Stars.
Is she off?
Yeah,
Yeah,
finally.
got kicked off and then starts
Which,
bitching
by the way,
about the whole thing.
She didn't deserve to, not that I watched the show and I really don't, but she didn't deserve to be on it this long. It was because
No.
she was a freak show.
Yeah.
If she wants to be honest today, let's be honest about this. She didn't know how to fucking dance.
Sure, you got a good wage. Wage.
Can you get the article, though? Chaz Bono saying a lot of
dummy.
things about her time.
She's built like Earl Cox.
Get yourself some hard candy.
Earl Cox.
Magazine. Oh, Bill Cox, right.
Yeah.
Kevin from Connecticut. Bill Cogner's outfit. Oh, I'm ready to eat.
And we'll also do some Jocktober today.
Yes, some real Jocktober.
Yes, we're
Something
gonna do that
genius you
today.
just heard.
All right.
Sirius XM. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
With STP.
Scott Weiland made it to 44. Who would have thunk that?
No one.
Happy birthday. Kelly Osbourne, 27. Do people care about birthdays?
I don't think so.
I think they care about the ones that are a little older, like John Cleese, 72.
Yeah. You start thinking like, I remember that. No, I think still no one gives a shit.
And the man
Birthdays.
that runs Kiner's Corner.
Canner's Quarter.
Hillman might be the mayor of Mantown, but Ralph Kiner runs Kiner's Corner.
He's still alive?
89. I think he's alive.
Canner's Quarter.
Kiner's Corner. You watching baseball?
Not really. I'm gonna watch. I'll probably watch the game tonight.
Why?
A little bit of it. I don't know.
Is it Game 7?
Texas can fucking.
Let me know when it's Game 7.
Yeah.
It's weird, but every year they have to have a Game 7. How does that work
It's
out?
just amazing, isn't it?
I don't even
Teams
know if
are
they had
so
a Game
equally
7 last
matched.
year.
It's
In my dumb world, I feel like every World Series has a Game 7.
it sure is good for the
For baseball.
good for baseball for the advertising money. Meanie.
At breakfast yesterday, after the show, we all kind of went out, and one person was missing. Anthony Cumia.
Oh yeah.
He missed a fine breakfast.
I
We basically ate dessert.
yeah. I was home fucking with my trainer working out.
But we were talking about the NBA and how no one gives a fuck.
No one cares that there's probably not going to be.
I swear to God, no one cares.
No one gives a shit. No.
I think they made a mistake trying to figure out this shit this year when everyone is a little leery about their own money.
I also I've always had this thing where I think basketball is so overrated as a sport that people really want to go see and are very, very interested in. I mean, you get your hardcore fans, believe me. And for the very popular teams, they packing the arenas out and everything. But for the most part, I think you're seeing a lot of here. If it's baseball or football, people lose their minds. Even hockey, you heard something when they were threatening.
Well, the deal with hockey, I mean, Canada loves it to the point that it kind of looks
Right.
over into America.
Yeah.
You could feel it. You know what I mean? You could kind of feel it as a sport.
And baseball is like, that's huge.
That's like a father-son thing that
You're
goes
like, yeah.
back
And
to the
football,
beginning of time.
Again, people in
Gladiators.
they need their fucking football.
Gladiators.
Basketball, though, is like,
You know what?
look.
And it used to be my
shit.
number one sport. I don't think I disagree with you.
Yeah, it's kind of.
I've had a really tough time following basketball, and I'm going to date myself, since fucking Jordan left.
Wow.
I wasn't able to have the same passion and watch like I did when Jordan was playing and Bird and all those guys.
Yeah.
That era of the NBA was amazing. And since then, it's like Kobe kind of took the torch, I guess, and LeBron, I guess, to a point, and I just don't have the same fucking passion to watch like I used to. Ever since he retired.
Yeah.
I remember going, okay, this sucks. Jordan's finally gone, but I still love this sport, and my interest has just kind of went away slowly since then.
What's the major maladjustment they got there?
I don't know.
If they're not, you don't even know.
I used to know that shit too. I don't know. Players want more money, right?
It's a sharing, some type of sharing in the profits. Like they want it's 57-43 type thing. I think it's got something to do with
and players like
yeah.
Owners make a shitload of money.
Yeah, I have more annoyance normally at the owners because the players at least are playing.
Right.
At least they're the ones who are the draw. The owners are such fucking greedy scumbags.
But then let all the players get together and do their own promotion and
I'm not saying the owners
rent out an arena, and they could maybe get 20, 30 people in.
They should be able to make the money, but I mean they're greedy in the sense that like when they do at Yankee Stadium, like Florentine was talking about those seats that they want fucking $2,500 for. They're just cocksuckers.
And the owners aren't desperate for money, so they could just
not losing money.
They could just sit it out and go, well, fuck you. They seem to have the upper hand. I don't know. The little I've read.
You get a player that starts thinking about how long he's got left in his career and how much money he can bank before it's over.
The owner's already just hanging out with his billions. Not even millions, billions. So they're like, fuck you. We'll wait this out. That's what I think. I don't know. But from a fan perspective, it doesn't seem like people are like, oh, fuck, where's my basketball?
Yeah. Are they going to do one of those things where they just get new people on the team?
Oh,
those crappy players.
I would love to see that. That's always fun.
It looks like
I'm not a fan of the scab. I absolutely not. But it's kind of fun.
It could be fun to watch a game with a bunch of white guys with tight shorts. It looks like flubber.
Mark Sherbert misses.
When was the last time they had
a bunch of layups?
when was the last time they had scabs?
I don't know.
Somebody help me out.
Was it time they skinned their knees?
No, Chip.
Was it football?
Was it football? They brought in some
football.
shitty fucking players.
No, that was the XFL.
Oh, right.
We're talking about scabs. We're talking about scabs. We felt like we were watching scabs play.
Oh, yeah.
Remember when we had to interview some of those guys knowing that they weren't good enough for the NFL and we had to make believe they were actually good football players? I'm
I
like,
have no idea
what are we
who they
doing?
were.
Let's look at a highlight of you. Wow, you tackled a guy. And make it seem like that was the biggest thing ever.
But you don't tackle as well as the NFL players.
No.
But we're not going to acknowledge that.
XFL highlights. Oh, remember that? I used to have to do the top 10 highlights of the week, and it was
Fan Picks.
horrible.
Loves presents the hit of the year. Ray Austin. Barker clear lane.
Looks like high school football.
Really?
Austin made the hit. Shantae Carter.
That was a huge highlight.
Where was
he hit him?
Were you? Oh, you guys weren't a part of that part.
No, we were at the pregame show. No. And I remember
going
boy.
to that.
I remember the first week.
Oh, you're an asshole, Sam.
Just like a beer, huh, Anthony? Yeah, just like one. We're going to watch tonight's game right here, Los Angeles to Las Vegas. We were at Giant Stadium for the Hitman game last week, took a camera with us. Here's a little bit of what happened. This is a thrill,
to be on.
I don't want to see this shit.
Wow.
Why? I
Put it
remember,
on our Facebook page.
Wowie, kazowie.
let me ask you, what year was this?
2000 maybe.
It was
2001.
Was it 01?
Another
Okay.
one.
Somewhere around there.
This was, I consider, the biggest disaster of 2001.
I remember this, man.
Ooh, yeah, so do I.
Going to the Hard Rock.
It wasn't. I mean, it was.
Oh, no.
Well, let me see it. You put it up.
This was...
You guys are running for a ball.
and fucking pushed me right out of the way.
Push you at the last minute. Oh, boy. All right, Vince with his dumb fireworks.
The tee.
I can't.
Well, that was funny.
What did the shit out of ourselves already today.
The thing was, Opie, after the kickoff, Opie was supposed to run out and retrieve the tee and bring it back, but somebody took it. So he ran out into the middle of the field and had to run all the way back.
My favorite part is that you still have your laminate on your jacket. That's the best part.
Look at, there's nobody in the stands. I mean,
No,
nobody.
that fucking thing was a lemon.
Was it a bust?
It was a bust.
I remember the guy. I was so excited because we were going to work at NBC. Remember?
Yeah.
We'd go there and help edit the show.
It was kind of cool to walk into 30 Rock and not be kicked out.
I remember poor Pete, who still talks to me every once in a while. He had his hands in the air, and he was basically pulling out his own hair. He goes, "We got great stuff from the Hard Rock. We can't use any of it." And I'm like, "Why?" And it was because a few of the listeners saw the monitors and were able to fucking like fool around with our dicks and stuff.
Yeah, one guy in particular was looking at the monitor, and he would make his thumb and forefinger and make like he was jerking us off.
Jerking off our dicks.
And it was the long shot that they
needed.
Like, cut to and they need, yeah.
And Pete was like, "I can't use any of this." And I'm like, "Why?" And he showed us, and I was like, "Holy
maybe someone should have looked at the fucking monitor when this happened.
It was pretty fucking funny, though.
Oh, my God.
But we'd go into NBC once a week. It was kind of neat. And then the guy who was in charge of this whole project, the ratings came out for the first week, and they were really impressive. Not because of us, because there was a buzz on the XFL. I'm not going to fucking oversell this. But I remember then, fast forward like 2 weeks, we happened to be in the elevator with the guy, and he refused to talk to us. And I called in. We're so fucking done.
This isn't good.
It's over.
How many weeks in?
I think we lasted 4, maybe. Maybe, I don't know.
I have no idea.
I remember this.
Oh, God.
Why were you fired, though, if the ratings were decent? They go down?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, the ratings.
Because the buzz on the whole
thing
XFL thing was over
it
quickly.
It got criticized so quickly.
But I remember this guy.
How awful it was.
He was an executive at NBC, and he fucking. I'm fast forwarding like we're gonna have some opportunities here because this is going well, and he was like, "Come on in, sit down, boys." I forgot his name.
Wait, did you think more at NBC was going to happen?
Oh yeah.
Oh, forget it. We were going to be, must-see TV.
And I think
Thursday night following Seinfeld.
we had to do something at Giant Stadium, and we rode the elevator up with the guy. And I remember we happened to go in the elevator at the same time, and I could tell he was like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
I'm in the elevator with these guys, and I'm like thinking that our relationship is still
It's like,
solid.
what happened?
He barely said hi to us.
Yeah.
Got off and went his way. We went ours, and we never saw him again.
Knew that was over.
Well, that's how it works.
How'd you find out you were done? Did Bob call you to go, look, they're going a different
I
direction?
don't even think Bob knew he did this.
Yeah, I think it was just one of those.
You would think you would get a call from Bob yesterday. You know?
Yeah.
He sucks.
Wow, he did. Yeah, that's.
I'm honest, Abe, now. He fucking sucks.
God damn it.
He doesn't even fucking call. Where are you, you stupid fuck?
Yeah, that's a little weird.
We had a really intense day, and the news broke yesterday. You'd think our agent would be like, holy shit. I know how close you guys are to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, man.
He's just out of touch, this guy. All right, where are we? Ches
Is he on
Bono?
medication?
Get that fucking thing off, you son of a bitch.
I don't know. I think he's just,
That chick was hot. What was
Fuck
her
yeah,
name?
she's hot.
Yeah, she
I
was.
remember that. That's at the Hard Rock, right, New York?
Yeah,
I remember there.
She became our spokesmodel, basically.
Didn't a bunch of us do stand-up?
Yeah.
Not on the show, but at the beginning to one.
Florentine.
Yeah.
You and Florentine.
Was it me and Jim? Yeah.
And,
I do one.
Oh, boy.
Why is Hillman there?
I know Opie and Anthony never make any mistakes. So. What the hell are you doing? Let's go, man. For crying out loud, what are you getting paid for?
Nothing.
You're not going to get the job done. I got plenty of kids that'll work for me. So get your little skinny ass over here and let's go.
yeah, I had to work the fucking locker room. That was my bit.
Holy shit. Remember them? Oh, don't worry. You don't have to come up with anything. No material, nothing. You just show up. Everything will be produced, written, ready to go. And then they're going, well, what are we doing today? Like, I have no clue. Well, you got to come up with something. Great. I just remember it was always cold. Fuck. We'd go to those dumbass
the games were in
fuck
February.
games. Yeah. It was in February. It was like after the Super Bowl, after real football.
Did it take off at all? How many years?
Not
One.
even.
Oh, it was only one.
Didn't even make
They
it.
didn't even really want to play the championship.
No.
They just wanted it
They were
done.
done.
Well, they went from, I think if I remember, because I was very invested in this, I wanted it to
I
succeed
bet.
so bad.
Did you really?
Wow,
Yeah,
another
yeah,
Vince
yeah.
McMahon project.
It's the only football I ever watched in my life. They got like a 10-point-something rating, and the first game was on a Saturday night, so that was like ridiculous. That was fantastic ratings, and then within 2 weeks, they had the lowest ratings in the history of NBC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do know that the NFL did pick up a couple of things like camera angles and the flying cam and shit like that.
Oh, really?
He Hate Me did end up in the NFL.
Did he?
Oh, yes.
Who?
He Hate Me. In the XFL, you could have like a vanity license plate.
Hey,
last
nickname
name
on the back. You don't need your real name on the back.
Not a bad idea.
One of them was He Hate Me. He was the most famous XFL player, and he went to the NFL. He couldn't be called He Hate Me anymore. I don't know what his real name was.
No.
Tetley?
Bill
Tetley.
That's right.
That's him. God damn.
Jesse Ventura was doing play-by-play.
Oh, that's right.
Was he? Oh, yes.
Holy shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah, he did.
Well, who's going to listen to this garbage?
I'll tell you, it was a fun experience.
Yeah, it was fun.
I actually liked it.
Yeah.
Did you get
Kind
to
of
work with
douchey to look
Vince?
back at.
Good times. Good
What?
times.
Did you get to work with Vince at
Yeah,
all?
we did.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, he was really cool.
Vince.
They were really into us back then. We were able to sell some fucking tickets for those guys.
Yes.
It didn't work as well with the XFL, but
Well,
all right, we're gonna break. We're
don't
gonna do
blame yourselves.
We're gonna do Jocktober. We're gonna do Chaz Bono, maybe some Occupy Oakland shit, some other things.
Are they still on Wall Street?
Yeah, it's a tent city now.
Oh, wow.
It's all tents. People got their spot for the winter.
Fucking cops should have just shut that down right off the bat.
I'm
Really should have.
I'm still digging it.
Yeah.
Are you?
I want 4 more years.
It has
of
nothing
Obama.
to do with Wall Street. It has nothing to do with Wall Street. It has nothing to do with any real cause. Now it's just a bunch of fucking bums camped out, playing protest. That's what they're doing. They're playing protest and trying to get any fucking cop they can find in trouble for doing his job. So fuck them. Fuck those little cunt bags. That's what they are. Enough. Douchebags.
Aren't they mad at the homeless?
Yeah. And they're mad at the homeless because they're coming in and using their resources to eat and clothe themselves. Hey, it's called sharing the wealth, fucko. That's what you want to do. Do you realize all of them are the homeless guy to me? Like, they equate the homeless guy as the bum that's coming in and using up their resources that they need to carry on with their project in life. You're that to me, you filthy homeless cock.
Yeah, why would they get mad if homeless guys are coming for free food?
Because they're not contributing to the protest, man. Well, you're not contributing to fucking the United States with tax dollars. I am. So blow me. God, do I hate them.
The change is very simple. The change is very simple. They want to control.
Yeah.
And it'll be pretty much the same system in place.
Exactly. Same fucking thing.
Did he have bad breath, Ope?
Oh, God.
Horrible breath.
Guy with his fucking...
I think I'm being interviewed about my videos today. I haven't decided if I'm going to do it.
Why wouldn't you?
I might
By who?
step back to the fucking TV thing.
Why wouldn't you? It's what you want, man. This is not
I got my shirt
politics.
on, so I'm ready to go. We'll see.
There's no reason to not be interviewed. You should.
By who?
Rank.
I'm not telling you.
Oh, come on.
I love when a guy covers his mouth.
Oh,
You
yeah,
brush
yeah.
your teeth today?
These dumb videos, man, they got a life. People are loving them. They're
Yeah, these
still
Wall Street
fucking-
ones are they're fucking good,
They're
man.
still doing really well. Still doing really well. Yeah, I'm doing an interview today. I don't even know if I want to promote it.
Why would you
Promote it.
Because I don't fucking care.
Yes, you do. You should do it.
Just tell me, and then I'll
shy.
promote
It's
it.
on the Glenn Beck network.
Whoa.
I've done SC Cup show on that network.
Have you?
Yeah, I love it.
Is it good?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm doing Glenn Beck. Supposedly they're going to maybe
Is it
play,
SC Cup?
play a clip on his. No, somebody else. Walker.
I don't know.
Not the Walker we know, though, I don't think.
Yeah, you should
I don't
do
know
all
much
those
about it.
shows, man. Do fucking
Well-
Hannity, all those with the stuff.
Yeah, Hanny's showing some interest, too, so we'll see. He's Occupy what? But they want to politicize the videos, and they want to politicize me. Because they're gonna be extremely surprised when they realize I'm not a Republican.
Nah,
I don't think so.
Republican.
You could have an opinion
Doesn't
on the
matter.
video without even taking a side.
I went for some fun videos. I mean, if I really look deep inside myself, I'd probably be into some of the shit they're trying to do. But I'm with Anthony. I think
Well, when
they're
you find
kinda-
out what that
kinda
is,
con-
let me
yeah,
know.
I know. I think
Jesus.
they're kind of confused by it. You know,
Occupy fucking douchebags.
but the assholes in the comments section of my videos trying to say that I went down there as like a Republican or a right wing guy to show how bad it was. That's stupid. I went there to make some funny videos. Hopefully,
They're gonna say
That's up
that.
to you.
They're gonna say fucking.
I didn't have
some
an
of these
agenda
idiots-
or an angle.
But
That's what I saw. That's literally what I saw when I went down there.
But if you're doing it in jest, they see it as, oh, you're making fun of our cause.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
I told Anthony
They're
this
assholes.
morning.
Your cause is to make fun of. At least I think that. Fucking shitheads.
I told Anthony this morning. they played a Jon Stewart clip. Which clip was it? It was really funny.
Oh, yeah, it was the smoking thing. Right.
No, wasn't that Letterman?
Oh, that
I'm
was
a little
Letterman,
confused.
yeah.
But they played a clip of Stewart, and it was really funny. And I said, it's too bad that Jon Stewart has to lean one way with his shit instead of just being a guy that just makes fun of all of it.
Yeah.
That's what I don't like about Jon Stewart, and I probably would agree with him more than disagree with him. But I don't like the fact that his comedy has to lean toward one side like it does.
Very left.
Make fun of all of it.
Very left-leaning.
We can handle that. He has an agenda with his comedy. Absolutely.
I know a bunch of, I have friendly with the police officers. I know a bunch of cops. Do you know they're horrified when they get the word that they got to go down there?
Why?
Fucking horrified. Because a lot of these cops have quite a few years in. And some of them are even close to retirement. And they know that one fuck up, and not even on their part, is something taken out of context. You're trying to move someone along and they fall and get nailed in the fucking head or something. Whatever. They could lose their whole pension. They worked for almost 20 years of their lives working towards a goal that most of these motherfuckers can never understand even doing that. Working your entire life toward a goal and applying yourself. And these cocksuckers hold up their phones, take video out of context, and fuck these cops out of their pensions. It's a nightmare for a police officer to be sent down and babysit your bum fucking asses down there, not knowing what the fuck you're even protesting for. Go to Washington, occupy the fucking White House, and ask them why there's misappropriations of funds running rampant in Washington. Billions of dollars being wasted, being sent to other countries, being used for inane projects, being wasted on cronyism and pork barrel spending for favors. Do that. At least with Wall Street, you know what's going on. They're supposed to be greedy. They're businessmen. The politicians are supposed to work in your best interest, and they're pocketing money. And you want to protest the man down on Wall Street? Well, fuck you. You're bums.
And this will bother you, but...
What? Oh.
No, yeah, I mean, you're right. You're really very correct with what you're saying.
These people.
This is where I sit quickly. I wouldn't mind even... I swear to you, I wouldn't even mind paying more taxes. I know that's going to fucking give you an aneurysm. But I don't trust the government that it's going to be used properly.
Exactly.
That's where I'm at.
Well, that's where I'm at, too. Yeah.
If I knew for sure, like, holy fuck, look what my tax dollars are doing.
Yep.
I wouldn't mind as much, I should say, because I think all of us kind of mind if the government's taking more money.
Yeah.
But I would be able to accept it. That's why it scares me that they want more money from me, and I don't even know where half my fucking tax money goes to begin with.
Yeah.
If it's being used properly.
The fact they're blithering idiots is the problem. It's not the money, it's that they don't do the right thing with it.
Dude, the political system in this country is really in a weird place right now. You got Herman Cain as your front runner. I know it's still early. Me and Ant kind of argued this point before the show today, but...
Yeah, it's still a year fucking out. I mean,
but you got Herman Cain, Perry, and Mitt Romney are the best the party has been able to come up with so far. That's crazy to me.
I hate
that's crazy to me.
Fucking religious agenda of the conservatives. That's why I can't stand them. I can't stand their fucking religious tie.
Well, I hate the socialist fucking shit from the left. I wish there'd be somebody that could just say, here's what I like. I don't have to fucking... But it's always about alienating your core. Like, you can't, if you're a conservative or you're a Republican, you can't have any other opinion on abortion except, no! Life at conception. Fuck that. The second it starts screaming out of the womb, kick it in the head.
Jesus.
I've had it with babies. All right. God damn. Abortions till the fucking, I say the 53rd trimester.
53rd?
Yes.
How old is that?
Toddler, I think.
Oh, okay.
If you want to get rid of it, feel free. Especially if you're Casey Anthony. Boy, that Casey Anthony, she got let off scot-free, and then there's that fat pig with that little baby Lisa. Oh, they're starting to eyeball her, and she ain't going to get out. It's hilarious.
There's a whole new missing baby thing. It really hasn't caught on yet, but there's this couple, and they're not really cooperating with the cops.
Oh,
There's a shaky story. First, the woman says she checked in the baby at 6 p.m., and now she's saying she checked at 10 because she was drinking with the neighbor. The story's falling apart, but she's this fucking slob. So you're looking, and even me, I'm going, nah, she did it. Put her away. It's not like Casey Anthony where, well, you know what?
You guys
got to give her the benefit of the doubt.
You guys say the cute ones.
Right.
You know, they actually went with the topic we've talked about many times on the show where black babies don't get the attention white babies get when they're missing.
Is that a bigoted thing?
Well, they're trying to argue if it's true. And of course it's true. You don't even have to argue the fact.
Why is that?
The news only shows the cute missing kids.
Here's what the deal is.
And if it's a little black girl that's cute, they would certainly go there.
Yeah.
But in general, it's a blonde with blue eyes that is missing.
I think human beings, in and of themselves, kind of like their own. I think that's always been the way. And you can't even deny it. Because when you look at, on average, who people hang out with, who you gravitate towards and things like that, it's people of like mind, like body, and like personality, and even racially. It's just the way it's been on this planet. So when you have a missing baby that's white, you have a larger percentage of this country that's going to be concerned and take it more to heart than you would 10% of the population or 12% of the population. I think it's just a numbers game. I don't think it really has to do that much with sheer bigotry on the part of the country.
I want to make it clear, yes, black babies could be cute. Jesus.
I don't know. Was anybody denying that?
I know. I got scared in my head.
I get scared in my head.
Because I said, blonde, blue eyes is, I guess, the definition of cute.
Oh, really?
Well, it is actually. It's
for the media,
country,
it is. For the media, it is.
By anybody,
how I should have said it.
It's more even like over brunette kids or kids with brown eyes. I mean, white kids with brown eyes or Asian kids. Blonde and blue eyes is considered the standard of beauty for some reason with women and.
Yeah, I didn't want to. I want to make sure my point was perfectly clear. I think that's what the media absolutely considers a cute child that's missing blonde, blue eyes. 53rd trimester, Ant. That's 15 years old.
15?
You're okay with that?
All right, I'm fine with that. Abortion's up to the 53rd trimester.
Okay,
I'm good with that.
By the way, can I say I tweeted recently about race in an article in Peoria about a youth.
Like the Indianapolis 500?
Yeah, I was like, go a little fast if you want to start winning this. I forget what I said, but it was really good.
See how it feels?
Feels good. It's hilarious. Cracking everybody up and stuff. People at work probably driving into poles or whatever,
So, story about race.
What's that? Race?
Yeah.
Where are they going?
Just staring at me. It's frightening.
It was another unruly youth, and I twittered because the reporter's name and email and number were at the end of the article.
Oh, good.
So I twittered it, and people have been writing him, and he's written back, and he actually wrote me because I wrote him because one of the fans copied me on the response. And I just wrote to this guy, and talked about the policy, and he's like, well, we just there's a policy, don't use race in descriptions. And I just wrote back. I gave him a couple of really. I didn't give him nasty emails because again. He's working with the policy. The beat reporters don't make that policy.
Yeah.
It comes from above. But about how the white elitist, it's so fucking racist. They can't
really
say
is.
black.
Yeah.
They can't say it because to them, it's a dirty word. And to them, if you tell the truth and there's black criminals and they're attacking white people based on race, they think that reveals something.
Yeah.
And black people know that.
And
If
they
you
don't
sort of
want to be the people that reveal it.
If you talk to black people, why do you think that they were fucking yelling honky? Oh, they were just kind of kicking his white. Black people know that. They're not children.
Yeah.
That's where it comes from.
Well, they weren't singled out for race.
Yeah.
They were yelling honky, kill Whitey, and kicking him in the face.
But
okay.
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's the. And they said he didn't. The one youth didn't threaten. Although he pointed a gun, but he didn't threaten. It was the most. This guy's a groveling, fucking. Please accept me, white guy who, believe me, deep down does not feel comfortable with black people.
Yeah.
Only white people who are not comfortable with blacks and who feel like they have something to hide react that way.
Yeah.
They always have something to hide. It's got something to do with their deep-seated feelings of being a little better than, or a little smarter than.
Ooh, it's in there,
or a little more entitled than. And they're afraid that if they look a black guy in the eye and say the word black, it's just going to come out, I'm better than you! You know what I mean? It's like, well, because the perpetrators were black. You're savage. You're not as good as me. They're afraid that will be revealed.
Yeah.
That deep fucking seated thing.
The only way to hide it is to just never, ever bring it up.
Acknowledge it.
Yeah.
And that's why I hate it so much.
Yeah.
Because they're the same ones that will pile on and go after other white people because they feel like you should. But we've talked. I'm sorry, we've covered this a million times.
No, it's a new example.
Damn.
It just drives me. But that's why I obsess over it. If they didn't go after other people for doing it, like he goes, it would be reported the same either way. And it's like we all know that's bullshit.
Fuck that. It would not.
Again, I've raised it a million times, and I won't raise it again. The Columbia professor who's black, who having an argument about race with a white coworker, punched her in the face, in and out of the papers. Meanwhile, the fucking noose is found at Columbia in front of a black professor's dorm, a black female professor's office, front page on the Daily News.
Yeah.
Don't sit there and tell me, because you're lying.
Yeah.
Well, you're just being purposely delusional. Maybe you're not lying. Maybe you're just deluding yourself.
I think it's exactly what you said. You know, they can't mention it at all, or else, you know, that secret will ooze out.
They're so terrified of having the debate. They're so terrified of debating a black person on anything racial because they're afraid it will become apparent.
Yeah.
You know? Well, the perpetrators were, we don't care who they were. Well, who are they? Well, they were black. That's what blacks do! They beat us up! Oh, God, did I say that? Oh, God. Oh, I didn't mean to say that. Oh, my God. You know what I mean? You really can't tell that because it doesn't matter. There were racial epithets. They yelled whitey! That's what they do! They point guns! I hate them! I don't want to live next to them! I'm frightened of them! Oh, God. I meant to just think that. Oh, God.
Yeah, they can't let a bit slip out.
They're
It'll
terrified.
just all come out.
They're terrified that their inner, that feeling of being better than.
Yeah.
You know, it will be. It's almost like if you cheat on a girl and she's like, tell me you love me. And you have to look her in the face and you go, I love you. Cheated on you. I fuck somebody else. Oh, God. Oh, no. You're afraid. Fucking phonies.
Bravo. The 53rd trimester is actually 17.66 years.
Oh, it is? Yeah, I could pull that back then. Yeah, see, I got some leeway.
You like 17-year-olds, Ann, so maybe you want to go before that.
You want to go before that?
But then you don't have a minor league coming up.
No, I just don't like the fact that you get everybody on the Republican Party has to be like, you know, oh, abortions, ooh, under no circumstance, oh, life begins at conception, oh, how the fuck do you know? Do you remember? You know when life begins? When you remember shit. If somebody fucking slit my throat when I was 1, I wouldn't fucking have existed.
You know,
it would have just been done.
It's really simple, too. If there wasn't, rush hour traffic, then I would not believe in abortion.
Too many people?
There's already too many people.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. If you had an easy commute in and out of your job, then maybe let everyone live.
Use it as birth control. I don't care. I really don't care. Some women do. Just get it scraped out. Give a shit.
Just get it scraped out. Tell us how you really feel.
Oh, Jim. I don't care.
Too many people.
Yeah.
And we're the lucky ones. We're here. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
My mother didn't like that language.
No.
She was listening to the show. She's like, Chip, I told him to quit using F and N and words and stuff.
All right, we're going to do Jocktober next because we got Joel McHale calling in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Big episode of Community, I guess.
Halloween special.
All right, so he wants to promote that a little bit, which is cool. And Mark Wahlberg is going to be in studio today.
What?
That's a big one.
Wow.
What did Jimmy bring? What'd you bring?
My photo with Mark Wahlberg.
Excited. Oh, that's good.
And
Can I see it?
no.
Oh, no.
And my Boogie Nights DVD that's been signed by
A lot of people.
Yes.
All right.
I would like to get
Can I see that?
No. That's a good one.
You got William H. Macy on there.
I do. And Philip Seymour, who I was never
Philip Seymour.
here for.
Did you get Heather?
I got her when we interviewed her.
Yeah.
On the same DVD?
Yeah, Luis Guzman, we interviewed him.
Yes.
John C. Reilly, we interviewed him.
Damn.
Holy shit. So who's left
that's
after
a
Mark
good
Wahlberg?
DVD.
I'm obsessed with getting that and my Crash
Burt
DVD
Reynolds.
signed because they're two of my favorites.
Cheadle.
Cheadle I need for both.
Oh, and Cheadle was in the building.
Cheadle was
No
here.
wonder
We
you
did
were
our big
pissed.
interview with
Yeah.
Don Cheadle.
Ah,
Yeah.
no wonder you were.
You weren't here for the big Don
I
Cheadle
was not.
interview.
But I genuinely love him.
Could have gotten a Cheadle, and then where do you get a Burt Reynolds though?
Reynolds is a very tough one.
That's a tough one.
And the black girl, I forget her name. She's on the box cover, but she was the one who played Cheadle's
Yeah, her
first girlfriend. And then for Crash, I still need a few people. I love Crash.
Yeah, Crash is a good movie. I saw some dude at our juice place yesterday. Some real famous guy.
Come on, don't
Who's the guy from Entourage?
Oh, would that be
Not him.
Tustle?
Turtle.
Oh,
stupid Entourage.
Who's the guy that his career was dead in the water and now he's like fucking
E?
Who's he?
I don't know. Mark will know because he's the executive producer of Entourage. It's his show.
I know, that's why I'm
maybe I
bringing
should
it up.
shut up.
Who's the other guy?
Kevin Connolly. Are you talking about
Oh,
Dylan?
is it
Dylan.
Kevin Dillon?
Driving?
Kevin Dillon. I did not see him at the juice place. I
Johnny
saw
Drummer.
his brother, and I was trying to remember his name.
Matt Dillon?
Matt Dillon
I love
at our
Matt.
juice place, man.
Oh, yeah, he's an Upper West Side guy. Yeah.
I'm like, holy shit, Matt Dillon right there.
Say
in
hi
the
to him?
flesh. Nah, I don't do that.
I would have said, hey, what's up, Matt? What are you laying on the floor or something?
No one.
God.
You know what's weird about New York? Here he is in this juice place. There's probably 8 of us, easy, all waiting for drinks and stuff, and no one recognized him.
Really?
Like, it's Matt fucking Dillon. These people need to wake up. New Yorkers just don't look around.
Nah.
They just see like vague faces wherever they go. They don't really look at people.
What was he getting?
Oh shit. Lemony thing.
I would have said a good joke. I would have
fuck,
said,
what was it?
give me what you're having so I can be an actor too, you know?
Not a good joke.
Nah, that's
And
cool.
I cracked everybody up. I would be like, look who it is, everybody. Get pictures. He would have loved that because he's famous.
Pictures. That wouldn't have been a good thing.
You don't think that would have been
No,
good?
no.
Get a bunch of autographs and stuff. This guy's Matt Dillon and stuff.
How annoyed
Would
would
you have gotten
somebody
a
be
picture?
with that? Oh man.
I already have one. It's a little bit blurry. I would want another, but I don't know if I'd bother in public like
That's
that.
a tough step, man. Also, I'm like, hey, can I have a picture? I don't know. I just don't have it.
I got Macaulay Culkin last night because I did that benefit and he was at it. He was a very nice dude.
Yeah.
But I walked out and he was outside.
He's so ready to do our show.
Is he? I should have asked him. I
He's in a
thought of
place
it.
where
But
he needs to do our show. No one cares about him anymore. We get the no one
Jeez,
cares.
that's a good way to get him on the show. No one gives a shit about him. Fuck him.
I
He's
took a
right
photo
about
with
there
him,
now.
then asked acting questions. He was cool.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you tell him we used to have Devin on the show?
I thought of it, but I didn't want him to go
That's
drunk.
stupid. Exactly. Drunk. I loved it.
See, I said to Macaulay, I'm like, I'm surprised you're not home alone right now. I'm like, what, did you get out of the house or something?
Did he laugh?
No, I think he didn't hear me or something.
Yeah, that must have been it.
I was cracking everybody else up, though.
Oh, I don't
Oh,
doubt
look who it is. I'm like, it's Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah. Kulkisk.
We are going to do Jocktober next. That's what we're going to do. E-Rock's got something really good going into break. What is it, E?
The Don Cheadle interview.
Oh, yeah, man.
love Don
Jimmy, you missed our huge Don Cheadle interview.
Oh, I love him so much.
We asked all the very important questions, too. Check it out.
It's Don Cheadle.
Donnie!
Oh, Don
shit,
Cheadle.
look at
Donnie!
He's a good actor.
He was on the plane with me yesterday.
Was he?
Yeah, in
There
first.
he is,
I
right
was
there.
in coach.
Oh, come on.
Donnie Cheadle!
You don't.
Can they hear us out there?
I'm hoping.
He's not going. He's not
Why
coming.
would he come on
show.
our show? It's perfect.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Cheadle!
It's not perfect.
What's up? Hey!
Not his,
Oh.
He's a good actor, that guy.
Nothing.
Good actor.
He is.
You talked to him?
He's like, I'm going in here, man. Yeah, he's booked up. How you doing, Don Cheadle?
I was on
Just
the
want
plane
to say,
with you
big
yesterday.
fan.
Good, everybody.
How you doing, man?
Don, we just want to say hi, that's all. I know you're busy.
Big fan, man.
We can't take you away from another show. That's not fair around here, but...
Yeah, look, get him in, get him in.
See, look,
Take it easy, man.
Don Cheadle.
Don Cheadle, ladies and
We
gentlemen.
could officially say we had Don Cheadle on
Add
the
him
show.
to the list of celebrities that have done the Opie and Anthony show.
That was fucking awesome. Didn't even get on the mic. People are listening just have to take our word for it.
I know.
That Don Cheadle was just didn't even get on the
Holy
mic.
shit, Morgan Freeman. Bring him in.
Bring him in.
The Opie and Anthony Show presents Primetime Sam Roberts and one question with a guest we couldn't get. Big time music star, pop and country music sensation, Taylor Swift.
Primetime Sam Roberts here with Taylor Swift. Taylor, do you like grapes?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for your time.
This has been Primetime Sam Roberts and one question with a guest we couldn't get on the Opie Anthony Show.
Good evening.
Hi, this is Penn Jillette.
Hey, this is Tony Clifton.
Hey, this is Russell Peters.
Hi, this is Pat Cooper, and you're listening to the one and only Opie and Anthony.
Where's Pat Cooper? Get him in here.
Really?
I love Pat Cooper.
But he's not coming in today.
No, I don't.
No.
How's Steven Tyler doing?
Oh, what are you?
I was going to play your
one question.
One question with Steven Tyler, but then E-Rock played one question with Taylor Swift, knowing that we had a brand new one in front of me.
So it doesn't work anymore.
What?
So it doesn't work anymore. You can't play two in a row.
No.
Steven Tyler got his teeth knocked out.
Yeah.
Fell in the shower?
Yeah, he fell down in the shower. He got two of his teeth knocked out, and I think they're, putting new.
How the fuck do you
false
knock your teeth out?
You fall on your mouth.
Fall right on your face. He fell on his face.
Does he have hands?
They're probably his reaction time's getting a little slow.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
I understand breaking a hip and all that when it gets really slippery, or maybe an arm, but you're always got your arms to kind of
fell on his teeth.
How do you fall on your teeth?
Them old people.
Try falling on your teeth right now. I'll give you $100 if you could do it.
$100?
No,
wow.
$1,000.
$1,000 for your teeth.
Plus the cost of new teeth?
Plus the cost of new teeth. Can you fall on your teeth? I think the only one that would actually take this challenge would be Eastside Dave.
He would. Well, he would do it without the promise. He would do it for $60.
But the company doesn't acknowledge that he.
You
can
don't
do
have to
good
give me
radio,
money,
so.
Mr. H. That's what he'd say.
I know.
And he would just do it.
I think he's the only guy that could possibly fall on his teeth.
He'd be willing to do it. I wouldn't want to get my teeth knocked out of my mouth if I was successful.
How much would he do it for? $1,000?
No, because it would hurt so much. Plus the cost of new teeth. Maybe like $7,000.
Where's Jimmy? I want to do Jocktober, but I know how much he likes this.
He went to the drain the lizard, if you know what I mean.
I'm having a tough time going to the bathroom today. Yet.
Uh-oh. Prostate, bladder, what?
No.
There you go.
It's a little too scary near the bathroom, so I'm
Oh, okay.
I'm avoiding
the
the men's room.
decorations.
I'm avoiding the men's room.
All right.
'Cause
The
it's very
decorations.
scary. Do we have pictures of how scary the lobby is today, Sam?
We will, because there's cobwebs.
Dare I say spooky scary?
Spooky scary.
And a haunted graveyard.
Jimmy, how are you going to the men's room? I'm too scared to go down that way.
Oh my God.
Were you frightened?
Yes, I was. There was a very big spider. And there's cobwebs, and I thought, what happened around this place? Boy, this place is really going to pot.
There's bats.
Do you really think they needed to bring in cobwebs for this place?
Showing a little spirit.
Bring it.
I was very frightened.
I don't think they really need to add more cobwebs to this joint.
Did you see the skull and the bones?
Where's that?
It's next to the scared cat.
There's a scared cat.
Yes,
a
it's
black
very
cat.
frightening.
Scaredy
Arched
cat.
up.
Oh, yeah.
I hate that fucking one. Remember we did the fucking traveling virus? And the stupid fucking stage display had the fucking black cat.
Yeah.
Danger!
Well,
that fucking backdrop sucked.
What? We had the yellow tape up to show everyone there was danger.
It was very dangerous.
Danger
Look
afoot.
out. These guys are
Danger afoot.
crazy.
That was
Crazy.
Terrible.
What was our budget for that thing? Jesus.
$1.75.
No kidding. Should have paid a high school. They would have came up with a nice fucking backdrop for us.
Oh, that backdrop really was atrocious.
Wasn't there like nuclear waste canisters and
Fuck.
stuff?
You have a picture of that, Sam, somewhere? It's
looking
55-gallon drum nuclear waste.
absolutely terrible.
Find me
like
a picture
toxic.
of the stage. Yeah, like it.
Yeah,
it was
right.
toxic.
It was like a
Look out.
child's fucking. It was like a child's fucking school play display.
Yeah,
That still makes me angry. A black cat. No.
You don't like that?
What the fuck was it?
When their back is arched, they go,
No.
they just bounce around.
Like, what's the cat doing there? What does that mean
He's
for
being
us?
scared.
There's a big cat, like a child's fucking ookie spooky display. I should have really put my foot down and screamed.
Yeah, we were just happy to be there.
I
Next time.
think that was my agent.
Hopefully there will be a next time. We should bring this back.
That would be nice.
Take it
but
down.
Nothing gets done
Oh,
anymore.
yeah, really? Yes.
Well, don't worry about it. Let's do some Jocktober.
Jacktober.
And we saved this one for you, man. We were going to do it without you, but Jimmy actually said, no fucking way can we do that to Anthony.
Oh,
and
thanks.
I said, good point. And so here we are today.
I'm wondering why.
You'll know why in a moment. It's Jocktober time. Chop, chop.
It's Jocktober.
This is awesome.
A celebration of craptastic radio from around this great nation of ours.
Great. Thank you.
So turn up this turd-tacular radio.
Oh my God, I can't believe it.
Yes. Jocktober.
Now, before you play any of those clips, I would think that E-Rock should maybe play some of the older production clips that we have to bring everybody on board. Because those
Are you saying this knowing that E-Rock's not prepared?
I would think E-Rock's prepared, yeah. No, it's only because the clips there don't include the production elements that we've come to know.
Why not? Why did you get new production elements for this show?
They didn't use those production elements anymore.
Really?
In the show I listened to.
Anthony, that's right. It's John and Jeff time.
Yes.
It's
Two
John
guys.
and Jeff time.
Two guys.
It's John and Jeff time.
The John and Jeff Show.
We're two guys who think women who keep their maiden names in marriage are high maintenance.
We're two guys who think DNA tests should be mandatory before a man's name goes on a birth certificate.
We're two guys who think nobody should get married before the age of 30.
The John and Jeff Show.
The John and Jeff Show.
All right, let me start. I got to ask Jimmy. Do you think they're being serious there?
Yes.
Do you think that's what they think is funny?
Yes.
Yeah, they think, or they also think that those are cool things to say, because listening to the rest of their show, there's nothing that would say they're being ironic. They're not edgy guys. They're dorks.
If we did something like that, we would make it perfectly clear that we're goofing, right?
Yeah, we're two guys who say use racial descriptions when it's appropriate. You faggot white reporters.
There you go. That would be a perfect one.
Yeah. We're two guys that say, come in her mouth, cunt or asshole, while you're plugging her ears with your fingers. We're two guys who say if you see an invalid, pinch their nose and fart in their mouth.
Yeah, there's no sarcasm there. There's no, they
just
really
stink.
mean it. And
They're terrible.
Between the we're two guys, the only other thing I ever think of is the one guy that goes to Thailand for, whatever reason. But we all know why people go to Thailand.
For the beautiful beaches.
Yeah. Everybody talks about the beaches. Oh, no, you ought to go to the beaches.
Oh,
They're wonderful, yeah.
The bitches?
The bitches, yeah.
The
yeah.
beaches.
The bitches of questionable.
Questionable everything. Age, fucking... gender.
The John and Jeff Show on Facebook. Most recent comment left a few seconds ago.
Yeah.
We're here, you cunts.
Here we go.
No, that was quick.
Anthony, 2 amazing tweets just came in. I apologize because we're in the middle of Jocktober. You know how we were talking about the cobwebs?
Yes.
A lot of cobwebs in that lobby, making it very scary around here today.
Cobwebs scary, naturally.
Joel from BK writes, they took the cobwebs out of Howard's studio and put them in your lobby.
See, he's saying that no one's ever there.
Oh, my God. Give yourself a bell on that one. We love you, Howie. Relax.
That's funny, though.
We love him, right?
Oh, who doesn't? Come on.
Yeah. And then you got Kingston Pete, because we were just talking about Steven Tyler.
Yes.
And he wants us to play Out on the Tiles by Zeppelin.
All right. That's because that's
Kind
what
of
he
funny,
was.
man. Right. Losing his stupid teeth.
Yeah.
John and Jeff, you guys ready for the first track?
We're two guys. Those guys. We're two guys that say, "Don't drop your toast butter side down." Yes.
You want to hear another Two Guys promo, or did E-Rock only prepare one for us today?
No, we have 6 of them.
Oh God, let's hear more.
We got to hear all
the
6.
Thailand pics. Look at that. Look at that. Come on.
Oh wow, that's a fucking hot tranny, man.
That's like
that is a hot tranny.
That's a
Do you think
tranny.
that's definitely a tranny?
That's a lady boy.
Look, it's a lady boy.
How do you know?
You can tell.
Gee, I don't know. Look at the fucking neck.
Look at the neck. Picture.
Look at the abs. Those
Picture
are men's
all
abs.
that hair gone. Like all the hair on the head. They're gone.
Does this person have a penis or a vagina?
I don't know. That I'm not
penis.
sure, but that's a lady boy.
Pull up another pic.
That is a lady boy.
Pull up another pic of
It's
the
a tranny.
same one. Watch this.
That's a tranny.
Why would he have these different ones?
That's a woman.
That's
It's just
that
the one.
looks more like.
Look at
That looks
Jimmy.
like a
He's
girl.
quick.
And hold on.
Oh, that neck.
Let me see.
That neck.
That's a
is-
woman.
Look
There's
at that.
no
Look at
doubt.
the throat. Look at that.
There's no doubt. That's a woman.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on.
the
Hold on.
Tits
Wait,
look
wait,
kind
wait.
of real.
questioning the first one, but
He's got the same dopey face that, like, God, did these girls end up living through this?
Yeah, he really does have a dumb neck.
It's just.
why would he put these pictures online?
That's a woman. She looks like a girl.
It's the same expression he's got
Tranny.
in every. That's a tranny.
That's a tranny.
That's a tranny.
Of
That's
course
the one
it
he
is.
likes,
Yeah,
too.
look.
Absolutely.
No real hips.
Christ.
No real
All right.
hips.
Fucking looks like the little Asian kid that played Crazy Train on Ellen with Ozzy.
What was it? Go to the last one.
Shoot me.
Nah, the other one.
She's pretty.
The last one.
God,
you
the
showed
amount
us,
of
I guess.
fucking loads these girls have taken. Do you know?
Yeah, look at the girls behind
they're
him
pretty
up on
hot.
a table dancing.
Look at how dingy the bar is.
Look at the one slumped. Her shoulders are slumped as she's dancing on the bar.
Yeah, she's awful.
She's had it.
Yeah.
All the cum is weighing her down. at this point.
But that, by the way, that's a really cool
Shirt?
It's an awful
Did he go to
shirt.
Thailand with a golf shirt?
His
What's
fucking
wrong with
head
you?
is atrocious. We're two guys that. I'm not gonna say it, but it's sometimes I would say
Yeah.
this: if I was going somewhere, this is Jim Norton talking.
Jim Norton.
Purely speculation.
Yeah.
If I was going somewhere to do something that society considers
a no
reprehensible,
Yes.
then I would post photos of myself doing things that society considers naughty, but understandable.
Not reprehensible.
Right.
You know?
It's called a cover story. I would like fucking Donald Sutherland from JFK to be talking about this.
How it all works.
Yeah.
Oh, look, he's out there by a little, like a Buddhist monk place or something.
His fucking head is straight. He's a head like Gumby.
Hey, look, here he is.
But you think these pictures, because they're in front of the nice architecture
By
in Thailand?
himself? It's just
But
creepy.
You think he's like, hurry up, take the picture so you get back into the bars.
Take a bunch of these so I can just do what I really want to do.
Yeah.
What I came here for.
Meanwhile, there's a little tiny small hand trying to take that picture. I know how to use these, mister.
So what you're saying is, because
we're two guys. That's what the promo should go. We're two guys, and then show that photo.
and that's it. We get it, Jimmy. We get it.
We're two guys.
Yeah, it's him and a lady boy.
We got that
lady
one.
boy. What's with lady boy's abdomen?
Exactly. Looks like you mean looks like there's been an injury.
Yeah, something's going on there.
Sucked in gut.
I don't know.
Good donkey kick. I'll bet you that was the fucking Marine who found a cock, punched him in the stomach.
So these are the naughty pictures. Like, look, I'm over there, so I might as well. I went in a couple of these places.
Yeah, some strip clubs.
Just so you could check it out and see.
I
me
heard
with-
about it, so I want to see how wild it was.
I was just watching. Can we get here another John and Jeff promo?
Yeah.
We're two guys who think it's cheaper to have an affair than getting a divorce.
We're two guys who think homeschooling is a brainwashing cult.
The John and Jeff Show.
The John and Jeff Show.
They're not interesting thoughts.
No.
They're not compelling. They're not thought-provoking. They're just terrible.
It's nothingness.
It really. We're two guys who take weak stands on things.
Yeah.
Let's hear another one. Maybe
Maybe there's no. You're right.
Yeah.
We're two guys that think that if you fall off the curb, you might drop something.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
We're two guys that turn a knob before we open a door.
Yeah.
Really? What?
Really obvious statement. We're two guys that believe in rewinding before bringing back the tapes. Really? Fucking assholes.
Play another one.
The John and Jeff
The John and
Show.
Jeff Show.
We're two guys who think poor people cannot afford to have kids.
We're two guys who wonder what happened to the service in customer service.
We're two guys who think shoplifters should be caged like animals in full view of customers.
The John and Jeff Show.
Hear the sound effects on that
It's
one?
fucking horrendous.
Love the sound effects.
It should go, we're two guys, and then the production should stop and go, really? We're two guys who think like fucking women. We're two guys who say things like your fat aunt. We're two guys who don't talk like guys at all.
Want one more?
I want more than I want to breathe.
Okay.
John and Jeff Show.
The John and Jeff Show.
We're two guys who think every father paying child support is entitled to itemized receipts.
We're two guys who don't trust handing over our car keys to a stranger who calls himself a valet.
We're two guys who think violent criminals should never get out of prison.
The John and Jeff Show.
God,
Violent criminals
damn it.
should never get out of prison.
Like,
wow.
what is
Out
that?
on a limb, aren't you?
And what kind of car do you drive that you're scared the valet is not a valet guy? He's just going to
Exactly.
drive off with your
Yeah.
piece of shit car.
Plus, even if these were compelling, it's just
Ah,
a radio
damn
show
it.
where they agree with each other all the time.
But they're not compelling. That's the problem. That's how you know they're not joking.
What?
Violent criminals don't get out of jail. There's nothing.
There's probably not a person breathing right now that doesn't.
Doesn't think that.
Yeah. We're two guys.
disagree with that.
Now,
One more. How many more we got?
Other than these, though, do we have some material from them?
Right here.
Do you think I would disappoint?
Oh, I just wanted to know if, you know.
What do you got here?
You'd know it.
We got two more.
Right.
Two more, Ope.
You want to go?
Yes.
All right. Here's another one.
The John and Jeff Show.
We're two guys who think women who keep their maiden names in marriage are high maintenance.
We're two guys who think there should be a law requiring prenuptial agreements before getting married.
We're two guys who think if you're old enough to serve your country, you're old enough to be served a beer.
Yeah.
Oh, there's people making comments about Thailand on their Facebook.
What a couple of
shit.
What a couple of fucking Nancys.
And then people are starting to comment about Thailand. Well, that's nice, though, because he's been there. Thailand's a beautiful country.
Are they commenting on how nice it is?
One person's even just saying, he just wrote, "We're two gays."
See, that's just a typo.
I'm going to say it loud and clear. I have no idea why he goes to fucking Thailand.
Yeah, whatever.
I got my questions, that's for sure. If he was in studio, I would ask some questions.
If he wants to make
I
a
have no
stink
fucking
about it.
idea.
Doug Mitchell on
Bet he doesn't want
Facebook
people
is-
digging into his stuff.
I just think it's hilarious, those pictures of the girls.
Oh, yeah.
Hilarious. Please, by the way, I would never want... There is a picture of one girl who's questionable, and that would be a very funny caption. We're two guys.
I don't think that picture's on the website anymore.
No.
We have that archived in our personal.
Yeah,
nice.
because they used to be on before us. We'd come live at K-Rock.
They were on before us.
Remember, you used to shit to them.
Oh, yeah.
They would help you,
Thank you, Sam.
evacuate your
Yes.
bowels.
And that's how we found out that he went to Thailand. So we went on their site and we started talking about it. The next day, all those photos were yanked, and they haven't been back on since. So I think we'll have to repost them.
I thought they were on the site now.
No, they haven't been up there for years.
Hey, look, maybe he just goes over there to sightsee and fucking look at chicks.
Could be.
This one, just read the.
By the way, yeah.
But away.
If they wanted... What happened, Louis? What happened?
There's a lot of comments being left about Thailand.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
The top one is the one.
That's funny.
This one right
Whatever
here.
John does in Thailand between him and
I mean,
underage boys he has sex with.
Oh.
That's crazy. Oh.
Oh, yeah, we don't know.
That's them. That's his face. They're crazy.
Somebody wrote that on Facebook?
Yeah. Matthew Travis wrote it.
Anthony, I was just thinking, you know how they made the lobby very scary? I just had a thought.
Very frightening.
You know how we like to help the company along?
What?
We like to help them be a better company. If they want the lobby to be really scary. What? How is it scary right now? Cobwebs?
The spider got me. I was like, spider, and the cat's like...
Bones.
Oh, no, someone left a skeleton out.
That's right.
If they want to make the lobby really scary, just a thought, they should nail up all the contracts they have given people.
And people would just be
nothing.
screaming. Employees here would just be screaming
You want to
bloody
scare your
murder.
employees.
That's funny.
Put up the M&M contract. Way scarier than any bones and graveyard shit.
I would like to see Dr. Kaku's house on Halloween. He just has a statue of a guy with a speaker behind it that goes, "Hello."
Hello.
He's petrified.
All right, let's do some John Jack.
Well, you have one left if you want.
Please.
Oh,
wow.
Jesus.
Why
All right.
wouldn't we?
The John and Jeff Show.
The John and Jeff Show.
We're two guys who think there should be a federal investigation into the long lines at the post office.
We're two guys who think it should be a felony if your French fries are cold at the drive-thru.
We're two guys who think a woman should give a man a gift after getting engaged.
The John and Jeff Show.
You know, guys on Twitter are trying to write John and Jeff promos. The sad part about this, and I appreciate the effort, this is one they would actually use. Ready for this? We're two guys that think if you eat before you swim, you'll get cramps.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, they would use
They
that
would
one.
use that as a real one.
By the way, I got sorry.
Yeah, what?
Funny tweet, Sirius signed the spider for $3.5 million.
Spider Radio. Why not?
8 different channels, one for each leg. Arachnophobia.
It's not outrageous. You signed Eminem. He hasn't made an appearance yet. So you could sign a spider, right? If the spider doesn't actually have to do the show.
Right.
That's really funny. John and Jeff teased a new study they'll be talking about this hour.
Yes, I mean that's their format. Now they're on overnights. is their thing. They're third shifters.
Why is overnights funny, Jimmy?
It's not.
I know. Just fucking around.
I saw another scary room with a coffin and some dead bodies on this Sirius XM website. Turned out to be Bob Edwards' studio. I forgot.
Going old school with Bob Edwards. Is that corpse still working for the company?
Yes.
Really?
Bob Edwards is still here.
He was supposed to be the big get.
Yeah.
Did it pan out that he was the big get for XM?
I don't know.
7 years later?
I don't know if that panned out.
I had to ask if he still works for XM. I didn't even know.
But they're on.
Remember that? The big get.
The big get. They had to leave our big signing dinner because they needed to get with Bob Edwards. That's when I was like, holy shit, what did we get ourselves into?
Dumb broad.
Remember?
Yeah.
No,
the
I wasn't
big-
there, but it's-
Yeah.
I know.
It's
She was like,
and guess what, guys?
and she goes, I'm happy you guys are signed, but we got to move up. I have to get to another place because we
Yeah.
signed Bob Edwards. And me and Aunt look at each other like, how about you start by telling us who he is? Because I don't even know the name.
Yeah. Start that. How about you start by not even telling us and kind of saying like, hey, welcome aboard, you guys.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
Yeah. Make it seem like you actually want us here.
Mm-hmm. And then Hugh Pinero had to make it very, very clear to me and Aunt that he was no Mel Karmazin.
Yeah.
Because I guess
Believe me, we knew that.
I guess he thought we were buddies with.
Oh, he said he's no Mel. You mean like a guy who takes a company and actually makes it work?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm a guy who has an 8 million subscriber lead and then fucking falls into the lake.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're right. You are no Mel.
Exactly.
Dope. Fucking asshole.
I mean, the one thing
He's not even a He's not even a Mel's Diner owner from fucking from Alice when it comes to corporate runnings.
He was the worst.
I didn't like him
Mel
at all.
understands talent, and Hugh Pinero didn't. So yeah, you were no fucking Mel Karmazin. First thing out of his mouth. No, the other thing was, I don't like you guys, but I understand what you do is important to our subscribers.
He's not even a fucking.
That was a wonderful opening line.
I know.
Sorry, Jimmy.
That's all right. He's not even a Mel the cop from Scarface.
Hey, Mel.
How do you start with that? I don't like you guys.
Here's a one-way ticket to the hostile takeover.
Shot in the stomach was fucking nicer than what Sirius did to XM too. Fucking Tony.
We can fix this.
Yeah. Don't get carried away.
Yeah, see, we're two guys that jerk each other off on commercial break. That's
I like that.
That's a good one.
That's fine. I like that. Well, I mean, I like the line.
How about we're two guys and Corvettes?
Why would they say that?
Two guys available at Two Guys in Corvettes. I remember that commercial, Jimmy.
What's the commercial?
Chipper.
Chipper.
Chipper, right. Chipper.
Tell Joe McHale we don't have time for him today.
That's not going to make people happy.
It's October, man.
I understand.
Do have October.
October.
Let's ask him if he knows these creeps.
All right. Well, maybe he could, like, a little past 9 instead of 9.
We could make it quick. We could do like 5 minutes, go back to Jocktober.
Ooh, I could go old school.
I don't know if that's what I meant by quick.
Yeah, we'll go quick. Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's a friend of the show. He's been in,
That means he'll understand.
No, he won't.
John and Jeff tease a new study they'll be talking about this hour.
We're going to talk about materialistic possessions in relationships and the damage it causes your marriage.
By the way, he's a half a Fez, possibly a Fez.
Oh!
How's Fez from across the globe going?
I don't think there's enough to really.
No, that's
Fuck, you let
Fez
me
it
down.
out. I didn't, it's not.
A lot of people are trying to buy lots of jewelry and lots of expensive cars, but what does it actually do to the relationship you're in with your partner? A new study suggests that it actually hurts the relationship. So the more materialistic possessions you have, your car, your boat, your big house, your relationship could suffer. So we're going to talk about that this hour, among other things, on the John and Jeff Show.
That's just stupid.
Really?
What are you talking
What's
about?
that? Where did they get that?
That's what the study
Topic?
says.
What
Topic? Ah.
What study?
They say they have a study, but the John and Jeff, they don't get a lot of phone calls because
Then why
number
are they
one,
on the radio?
they're on in the middle of the night, and number two, they're a bad show.
They're two guys that don't need to phone.
Well, what happens is they take a premise and they just continuously
Pound it into the
reset it
ground.
up and reset it up and reset it up, so that way they can fill the time in the night that nobody's listening to them.
Gotcha.
Like
It's a fucking redundant show.
like that. It does get a little redundant, and I hope redundancy.
Jimmy's in a weird place today. I love it.
I hope redundancy doesn't annoy you.
I'm just really tired, man. Yeah.
So did that go anywhere?
Well,
they set it up again.
Oh,
what do you think
again?
of redundancy in shows?
Wow.
It's just enraging. It's
Okay, well, this may not go so well then, because
fucking annoying. Ugh, get to it already, assholes.
well, you know that study that they just teased.
They're going to tease it again, or are they going to do it?
Well, now they have to explain exactly what they meant by saying people with more money.
But then I have to take the real angle. Like, it's not even possible. If you could get your family or your loved one better stuff, why does that hurt a relationship? That's just stupid.
If only you had been there to call the John and Jeff show and talk to them about it, they wouldn't have to keep setting this bid up.
Well, that's why I'm mad, because it's obvious that the study's bullshit.
It seems like one you wouldn't even go with.
We had no stuff growing up. I know our lives would have been better if my dad was dragging home shit.
See how they start compelling conversations?
Sure.
They really have gotten your
goat,
your fur up.
We had a big backyard. My dad had this dream of putting a pool in. Guess what? We never got the fucking pool, but he talked about it enough.
Cemented it.
Well, he did cement.
Cemented the
around
backyard.
where the pool might have been.
Yeah.
If you linger longer, you understand what I'm saying.
Imagine what it was like.
He had this dream, but it never fucking happened. Are you trying to tell me if we had a pool in the backyard, our lives would have been shittier?
That's what John and Jeff are saying.
Yeah.
If you got an opinion, call up.
Thank God.
Instead of our nice yard that we played sports on, had to be a garden so we could save some money on fruits and vegetables.
Wow.
Using our own
Fucking
brand
angles.
new bikes to fucking plow the field.
Oh.
How you would plow with a bicycle is beyond me.
We had to fucking turn over all the dirt.
Genius.
Farmers know what I'm talking about. And then you had to smooth out the dirt, so we got the bright idea. If we attached a big piece of wood to two bikes and drag it across the fucking yard, we could flatten out the dirt faster.
That's good.
It just bounced around.
I would assume it probably,
just
in engineering.
It just bounced around.
Bounced around, didn't flatten anything out.
And then we fucking grew shitty vegetables. Our vegetables looked sick.
Really?
Yes.
Puny little things.
We didn't have the right chemicals and shit that make it nice and bright and plump.
You go into the store and see these wonderful vegetables all big, and then you're like, oh, this is what we got?
Shitty, man.
One string bean and a fucking...
Yes.
A bent pepper.
Yes.
And Jeff, according to a recent study, the more materialistic possessions you have in your marriage, the worse off your relationship. So the brand new car, the big house that you always wanted, the high expenses that you might have in relationships, the materialistic...
Is that guy gay?
No, John and Jeff are two guys. They're guys.
Well, gay guys are guys.
Yeah, gay guys can be guys.
Maybe they said gay guys.
I think Jeff is married.
Oh, which one is he?
He's the guy that doesn't talk as much.
The merciful one?
Yeah, the one that's talking right now is John.
Is he the one in the John photos? Is the one on the left because it says the John and Jeff show.
Yeah.
Like they would never put the Opie and Anthony show and then put me over there by your name. And
John is the one who
likes
likes
crazy.
Thailand.
Who's the one on the left whose face looks like a piece of celery with eyes drawn into it?
That would be John.
What a stalk neckhead.
So John with the weak voice.
No neck.
It's awful.
I'll just call it a weak voice. He's the one that goes to Thailand.
Yes.
Yeah. But his whole show revolves around being a man.
Yeah.
Two guys.
you might have in relationships. The materialistic possessions literally take a toll on your relationship. Now,
I mean, like, for instance,
are you happier
if they want to start taking, like, your poodle or your Judy Garland record collection or your trinkets that you've picked up?
Exactly.
Trinkets.
Yeah.
Boy, he went through that subject. Oh, boy, do they love eating that clock up.
Boy, they meander.
This is the beginning.
You know what, Ant? Yeah. This just in, though. SiriusXM has just hired John's Lisp.
Wow.
To a big contract.
That's scary.
That will also be tacked up in the lobby to make this place scarier.
If you're living a simpler life in your relationship, Do you really need a big house? Do you really need a big car to make your relationship work?
We get
the
it.
study suggests
that
the more materialistic things you have,
Shut up.
the greater chance of conflict
Just die.
in your household. So if you have a big house,
We
you're gonna have to have decisions on how to decorate
Holy
it. And of course,
shit.
that's going to be another reason to have an argument or a fight. But I'm just curious. In general,
I'm more than curious, sir.
Thinking back, looking at your life.
Go in real time.
When you had more materialistic possessions, were you happier in your relationship? Or did it cause more conflict?
No, I loved when I was sleeping in my car.
Maybe it was a brand new car. Maybe it was a vacation home.
List more stuff.
Maybe it was a boat. Maybe it was a motorcycle. Because I think what happens in relationships,
Maybe it was
Jeff,
a
is if a guy
Thailand
goes out and
trip.
buys a motorcycle, then maybe the wife goes out and buys a nice piece of jewelry.
It's kind of like, well, I did this, so now you can go do that, or vice versa.
Yeah, thanks,
This
Jeff.
is a show?
This is a show.
This is a show?
And they still don't pay you, Sam?
No, they don't.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
What
no,
is-
they don't.
What is the option? Like when they say, do you want John or Jeff or? What was the other option? Like we have them or we have the sound of a bowling ball just rolling.
I would like the bowling
What do you
ball,
want?
please.
Do you want John and Jeff or do you want the sound of the bowling ball rolling?
You didn't like Jeff's contribution just at the end where he said, it's like, I did something for you, so you do something for
No,
me,
you
or
do something.
vice versa.
He said vice versa.
It's vice versa.
Vice
But,
versa.
Are you happier though with nothing, or maybe that big house, or that car, or a motorcycle,
boat,
big screen TV, jewelry,
stereo system,
a pool, perhaps. Let me
DVD
think
player.
a little. Maybe you just want some fancy rims for that car.
Some nice clothes.
Clothes, good. What else can we talk?
It's fucking. I would
Holy
last
shit.
an hour as a team member of that show.
Sometimes I wish I was a program director because I would so program bowling ball sounds against them.
Oh, yeah.
Just insult them.
Yeah, we're gonna cut you back an hour. And
No,
we're just
I
gonna
want to
play
be
bowling ball
I want to
sounds.
be the competition and see if I could possibly beat them in
win.
the ratings
That's
by just
good.
having bowling ball sounds.
Yeah.
Bowling
That
alley
would be
sounds.
good. It's like, hey, we just lost. We're second. We lost to what? The bowling ball sound.
The bowling ball sound.
That's a new channel coming, by the way.
Yeah, here at X.
Bowling radio.
Bowling radio. Not bowling radio.
Bowling.
Bowling. Joel McHale's on the hotline.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Joel?
Not much, you?
Hey, buddy.
Not much you, huh?
Not much,
Yeah,
Joel.
you?
Are you up
Joel
early in L.A. just to
McHale.
call this horse shit?
Just to call you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, I got up 2 hours ago in preparation.
How is it? How's it working with Michael K. Williams?
How does it work?
How is it working?
No,
with
how's it
him?
working? We just
He shows up. He's great.
we just had him in, man. Fuck, we love that guy.
What a great man.
Yeah, absolutely.
A great actor and plays the part really funny. He plays our ex-con biology teacher. And hopefully he will come back for as many as all of them as if he would. He's great.
Oh, is he on? Is he on a lot of them?
He's been on 3 so far. So I think he hopefully will come back for more if HBO will let him. Because he's also doing Boardwalk Empire.
Do they have he's really good in that too. I'm almost caught up with that show this year. He's great as Chalky White. Do they have first? I guess as first right of refusal, like as to what he's doing.
I believe so.
Oh.
I think they have. Yeah, I mean, because he's obviously a regular on that show, and so I think they have exclusivity. But they've been really good so far and letting him do it. So
Yeah, that's cool. Why would they want to stop him from going out and working and playing other characters? It's not going to hurt him.
no, and the ratings for Community are so through the roof that it will only draw. Wait a minute. It's the opposite. No.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it will simply crop from that too. Yeah, he's been really funny, and I don't know if you saw a couple weeks ago, but he gave a speech on Legos.
Oh fuck yeah, that was one for the ages.
He was like, "What happened to Legos while I was in prison? Now there's tiny Legos, and Star Wars Legos, and yeah, he's great."
Go ahead, Jimmy.
No, I was going to say it's nice to see him working because you see a guy play such a kind of a defining role, and sometimes those guys don't work anymore because people can't see them as anything but what that defining role was.
Yeah. Obviously, you're talking about his role in The Wire.
As Omar, yeah.
Omar.
Yeah, I mean, that thing,
and which also should have won about 25 Emmys a year, and was not recognized for its greatness. And
Well, honestly, House was a better drama.
Yeah, we all could agree with that.
Yeah,
right, Joel?
yeah. I was always interested in that as opposed to The Wire.
Well,
Yeah.
there was less gunplay and drug use. I mean, it was still there was also there's a cane. All right, I love Hugh Laurie though. Don't you love Hugh Laurie?
I don't have any opinion on him. I certainly don't dislike him. He's a good actor. But when you look at the content of the shows, as far as whether it's writing or anything, or supporting actors or whatever, it's just odd how The Wire got nothing. It makes me question everything in Hollywood. And I don't get it.
I don't think Jimmy's attacking House. He's basically saying that The Wire was absolutely a better show. That's all.
And they considered one to be a better drama. And one is The House is a type of a show. It's kind of a quirky character, and critics really like it. And they like The Wire, too. But I don't know what it was about that show that people just... Hollywood avoided it. Yeah, I don't know why they blackballed it, kind of.
Well, it was also because there was just more eyeballs on. At that point, there's just more eyeballs on network television.
Right.
So it is a quality and a popularity contest.
True. Although The Sopranos won a lot of stuff.
Yes, that's very true. Well, once those shows get hot, and once you get on the train of they need to win, then. Once that train gets, leaves the station, then usually it continues.
Yeah. Hey, Joel, I know we're going to talk about the Halloween episode of Community, and I can't wait, and we'll get into that in a minute, but I'm a huge fan of The Soup. I really am. And I'm a little behind, and I want to know about this clip. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills find out what Kim Richards' mouth smells like.
Was that this week?
It's on. I just decided to go to the Soup website because I knew you were calling in, and I did not see that clip. Do you remember it?
I don't, but it might have been put up this week.
Oh, okay.
Which means we'll be making fun of it. I'm taping the show tonight. It might have. They want to see what her mouth smells like?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, she's obviously a train wreck, and now...
Does it compare to the time when the Real Housewives of Atlanta were talking about what they put up their vaginas to make it taste better?
No. Really?
Did they really talk about that?
Yeah.
I hope someone said a fist.
We gave them an award last year.
Nice.
One of them accepted it.
I'm a big Housewife fan, which is embarrassing to say in the show, but I love Beverly Hills and I love New Jersey. Those are the two that I focus on.
It is interesting how those shows have basically blown away soap operas.
Yeah, they're a bunch of lunatics. You got to watch, Jimmy. They're a bunch of lunatics.
Pretty much replace soap operas. Yeah, shit.
Soap operas have been run out of town, and when you soap operas can't compete with women talking about what they're putting up their hoo-has to make it taste better.
Hoo-has, hey, language.
So what did they put up their hoo-has?
Hoo-has is German.
It is.
The hoo-has.
Yeah.
So they weren't eating something. They were actually putting something in to make it smell better.
Yes, pancake syrup.
No.
Powdered sugar.
Yeah.
Caro syrup. There was discussion of some jam, I think. Yes, it was all very hard to listen to. But that was something that aired on television when children were home.
Oh, boy, that's not good. We got to stop that, Joel.
Yeah, it's all about the kids.
We absolutely got to make sure that doesn't happen again.
Well, I just don't want my 6-year-old going like, hey, Mommy, so... And that seems like a horrible discussion.
Yeah. Do you want to like punch Tosh in the face?
Why?
I don't know. Seems like kind of fucking stepping on your toes or something.
Nah, these making fun of clips is, I think, that was started way back when with Greg Kinnear, and there's been a lot of different versions of it, but there's a 1,000 different types of late night shows, so.
Okay.
There's more than enough stuff to make fun of.
I want to punch Josh for making $25 million from Comedy Central. Who am I jealous?
Wow, really?
I heard he got $25 million. Yeah.
He seems slightly more effeminate than you, though. So
that's hard to.
Oh my God, what's that doing? That's coming from me. What are you doing?
How dare you, sir?
Really?
I'm teasing. I like Joel.
We're just fucking around.
Joel's fun.
Joel, what's this Community Halloween episode going to be about?
It's about this guy that gets $25 million.
Nice.
For what? $25 million? All right, I'm going to have to go back. I'm going to talk to E.
Yeah.
I get paid in food stamps and pelts. So, no.
Nice, righteous.
This one is, as the study group, we are looking for a serial killer within the group. And we're using telling stories to kind of doing personality profiles to see who this person is. And so we all tell stories, and the stories become more and more deranged, and those stories are all played out. And you will see a lot of cleavage.
Oh, well, that helps.
Yes.
Yeah.
I play a vampire at one point, and Jim Rash, the dean, will be the devil, and he will be wearing a skirt, and he will have a chainsaw. So it gets pretty gory in a great, fun, wonderful way.
That
for all the
sounds
families
scary.
to enjoy, and who cares about this World Series?
Yeah, that's true.
Is that what you're up against?
What?
Are you guys up against the series?
Yeah, but big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's not. We don't really feel like people are going to watch that.
It's not. Yeah, the World Series isn't really that exciting this year at all. You know,
no one appointment views sports.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Wait a minute, that's exact. Yeah.
Oh, see what he did there.
Well, there's only
I turned it around.
there's only a couple of cities. Who is it? It's Texas against St. Louis.
Yeah.
It's not like you have New York against L.A. Let's be honest. I mean, Texas is a big state, but no one cares about St. Louis. Believe people in St. Louis don't even watch.
Texas is a big market for community.
Texas does love its sports.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask. I'm just going to right here say it's a rain out.
What? How much are you praying for rain that night?
I am praying for a lot rain, locusts, any sort of weather event.
Hey, do you guys really judge yourself that harshly low? Like, if you have, like, say, 1 week something it dipped in the ratings or whatever, you guys are pretty secure, right? Like, you don't have to worry about they're gonna give you a shit if a couple weeks are down.
I don't ever give. I'm always like, well, you can't ever question. I mean, you can't ever kind of sit back and go, everything's going to be fine. But yeah, you can't week to week. You can't worry about it. And you also have to look at what you're up against. And then you have to look at the DVR numbers as well, because that is beginning. Young people do not tune into television the same way they used to. They all watch. I mean, when's the last time anybody under 40 goes, oh, man, I got to get home.
Right.
My show's on.
Yeah, and it's also with DVR numbers. Don't they only count for a certain period of time, like it's 24 or 36 hours or something?
Yeah, you have to watch it by, I think, 12
really?
a.m. on Saturday.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
On Saturday?
Yeah, because then they don't count the ratings. So
God, that's so stupid.
Well, that's probably just so they know that people aren't just DVRing it and not watch. They want to make sure it's so the advertisers know that their shows are actually being watched. It's all about the advertisers, so they know that the show's being watched.
I have like Super Train DVR'd. Is it going to count?
Go Super
It was
I picked a show that
it was an attempted humor there, Joel.
way back when, a bomb show that was called Super
Just walk into the studio.
Super Train. Oh, why was someone called a scumbag?
What, who?
Oh, sorry.
What?
Chevy.
No, but the weird part is they go.
No one likes him, please.
Joel likes Chevy.
Joe likes him.
Joe
yeah.
loves Chevy Chase.
I met him once. He was actually nice. He took a picture with me.
that's
I don't think he wanted to, but I kind of tricked him into
Yeah,
it.
see?
And he stopped and took it. I was happy.
He yelled at other people that night saying, I'm at the theater. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Did he?
Wait till you see him in this episode.
Yeah.
He's it's really.
Is he like, ooh, boo, scary?
Theirs is more of a sci-fi one.
A sci-fi? So is he evil?
Yeah, he gets.
So he goes as Chevy Chase?
People like Chevy Chase.
I
man.
know, I'm kidding.
They love the guy.
Chevy's a funny guy. He'd get it.
He's an icon. Very easy to work with.
Yes, everybody says
Everyone
that.
loves him.
I have no problem with Chevy.
We love it. Wait till you see this one.
Of course.
How many seasons are you in, Joel? How long have you been on?
This is number 3.
Congratulations.
Are you looking now, like, just what do you need to get syndication? Is it 100 episodes?
Well, that's all out the door now, because like when Modern Family was a hit after 5 episodes, they syndicated it. They had already sold the syndication rights.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you sold on that already?
Nope.
I'm really get happy for you.
He knows. He's like, nope.
No, I know that. No, they are already selling it. So it looks, it looks good on paper that we will make it to. Well, at the end of this season, will either be at 72 or 75 episodes.
Oh, the second they mention syndication, Joel's never going to be seen in front of a green screen again. That's it.
Yes, I will be on my island.
I have no idea what chroma key means. Leave me alone.
No, I did. I believe me. I pray for it. Every morning I pray to the syndication guy. I know it would be obviously great, but those rules are all different now. Because once a show is hot, they can already package it. So like Modern Family is going to go 7 years definitely, unless the sky falls out.
Wow, Joel, I just learned that I like cock. I guess because Andy in Delaware says Housewives. Opie, you like cock. I didn't realize that. I guess you like cock if you watch the Housewives.
How dare you?
Do you watch the Housewives there, Joel McHale?
Well, I don't watch much of anything anymore. I just usually watch The Ultimate Fighter. I love that too. I don't have time to watch television the way I used to.
So that means you might not like cock then.
That
means you don't like cock if you're not watching the Housewives.
I'm fine with hand stuff. But
that's where you draw the line, right?
But I do find it's weird to me that all those housewives, not desperate, but it's weird how real people have replaced soap operas. To me, it's bizarre. And then like that horrible suicide. People are like, oh, that was horrible. But then there's that side of me that goes, they were still allowing cameras into their home,
right?
And it really blurs this very odd line of entertainment and reality.
He's talking about Taylor's husband, from the Beverly Hills Housewives show.
Horrible.
Hung himself.
Oh, yeah. Did people see that coming? Was he depressed or was it totally out of the blue? I don't know anything about it.
Being a watcher of that show, he came across as a bit of a weirdo to begin with.
Really?
Yeah, not likable at all.
No. Well, it was one of those things where
he obviously had issues and problems.
Abuse, and then it gets that line where it's like, is this entertainment or is this? Because if you were really accused of that in real life, it would be very traumatic.
Right.
And it's a little bizarre. There's something, when you see like the Bad Girls Club or the Real World, or those become cartoons because they're all drunk all the time doing crazy things, and there's kind of this is what we're doing here now, and we're just nuts, and we'll go back to regret it and these horrible tattoos that we got later on.
Right. You know what? You bring up a good point. Another show I watched that we don't talk about much on the show, Bad Girls Club. What the fuck is the point of the show even?
Well, I think they
hang out in a house, Ann, right?
Yeah.
There's no point to it, though. The whole point is see how bad you could get with no prize, no nothing in the end.
So there's absolutely no meaning or
No, they gave up making believe there's a reason you're putting these people together. The other shows, they make believe there's some kind of social experiment or whatever. This is, no, you're a bad girl. So you go in with that idea, and you have to, now, you want to be the baddest chick in the whole house.
Yeah.
Well, that's the goal then,
And that's the whole show.
I mean, they saw The Real World, and The Real World was always casting one insane woman.
Right.
And usually one insane dude, and they were always the drunks, and they were always fighting. And they said, and someone said, let's just cast only those people and stick them in a house and just ply them with as much booze as we can and just film it.
Yeah, all they do is party stuff. But the best is when someone's contemplating leaving the house and they have that conversation with someone back home and they're have to convince them to stay because it's important that they stay and you got to hang in there.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there hang in for what? What is the point?
Yeah, they should unleash them on Egypt or give them some real problem.
Yeah.
And see how they do. But instead it's all, just camera shots and inventing stories.
Yeah, it's finally gotten to the point, though, there's no real reason. Let's just put these lunatics in a house and hopefully they'll beat the shit out of each other by the first episode.
I'm just glad there's a show called Hillbilly Hand Fishing.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's just guys who sit in rivers with their heads barely above water, feeling for fish, and then they pull fish out with their hands. But during the actual fish getting, it sounds very much like they're telling people to give them a hand job.
Yeah,
right, yeah.
Because he'll get someone helping him, because he's teaching people how to do it, and he's like, now grab it, don't let go, don't grab it too hard. Okay, just make sure. Now, can you feel that? Yeah, that's the fish. There, yeah, feel it. Okay.
We got to get audio of that, Sam. I want to play it on our show. It's noodling. That
that's
takes
what
a
they
real
call it.
man to put your arm down in the
Yeah.
riverbanks like that and hope that a fish latches onto your arm and then you pull it out that way. That's crazy.
Yes, I can't. I would love to be able to do that.
There's no fucking way.
Petrifying.
Of course it would be.
Wait, you'd be scared because the fish would bite you?
No, because it's just that anticipation thing, and then the fish biting you.
And then it
would-
latches on.
Yeah, yeah.
And sometimes it's up to, halfway up your forearm, and then you're dragging this thing out. We're talking about noodling.
Yeah.
I just think it seems like you're like a real man. You can just walk into a river and pull a fish out with your hand.
Well, all those,
that's a real man.
All those shows that are out now are real men. You know, although I hate any of those shows that have the opening promo where the one big guy, at least one of them, has to cross his arms.
Yes.
And look at the camera and nod like,
I'm a real man.
I buy storage compartments. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Look out.
They show the guys trying to survive, and yet the camera crew is right there filming them the whole time.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I like their
I know
shows a lot,
it's ridiculous. Any of those towing shows are all fake. I don't know who's believing that they're leaving the cameraman behind, and then all of a sudden he's back in the car with the guy.
Yeah. But that doesn't even. We're not even talking about as we call them, the golden age of storage shows.
Yes, storage.
There's a lot of shows about storage units.
Storage units.
Who would have thought that would be huge?
That's entertainment, yes. Storage units, opening up locks and going, what crap did someone leave in Vegas?
What's sadder is me, Anthony, and Jimmy still can't get a TV show. And they're down to fucking opening up storage containers. And there's still not a place for us on TV.
You guys need to find a skill.
We really do.
Something that you're good at.
It's late for that.
And you've got to somehow monetize that. Something you're good at. If there was only something you guys did,
Jesus.
I know.
I mean, it's fun to goof on these shows, but the fact remains we're still not on TV.
Yeah, you do not know how to make cupcakes and have wars with them.
No.
I had a good storage show idea. I went to this place in Baltimore called Your Self-Storage. But the opening episode was a real bust because remember Hester Moffat's head? Okay.
Hester Moffat's head was in that.
The rest of me. we got a wrap, dude, because Mark Wahlberg is
Mark Wahlberg's coming in to promote some charity, I guess. Whatever.
So the your show is on.
Wait, what, Joel?
Jim is storing bodies. That could be a whole other storage war or unit show, angle. That Jim is just hitting a lot of bodies around the country.
All right, listen, we're gonna all watch Community. We're rushing because now it's a timing issue. I'm sorry, Joel. Community's on tonight, there, right?
8 o'clock, yes.
8 o'clock tonight. Let's all watch Community and the big Halloween special. It sounds like it's gonna be good.
Yeah, it better be. Or I'm gonna
I love
egg on my face after this interview.
All right, Joel. Thank you so much.
Take care, buddy.
Thanks, you guys, so much.
Joel McHale, everyone. Let's break before Mark Wahlberg, and Mark will join the show next. Stay there.
Sirius XM. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
All right, Mark Wahlberg. Thanks for joining the Opie and Anthony. What happened? Everyone said he was here, that he was checking in. We made Joel McHale basically hang up awkwardly. And then it turns out he's not here. What's going on, Sam?
His publicist checked in.
But what did I saw a note, Mark Wahlberg checking in. That means to us that he's less than 5 minutes away from the studio.
Information was given to me.
By who?
It was given to me by Eric, who it was given to by Roland.
Eric, to you.
Yes.
Sam just passed the buck to you, so now what do you have to say?
I got a phone call from, I believe it was from Travis, telling me that Mark was here, but downstairs checking in, not here outside the studio.
Okay, so now you're off the hook. Travis, what happened?
Now he's not even downstairs, is he?
I got a text message from Roland. Mark is here.
Roland.
So Roland got the ball rolling.
Mark,
but then he said, I dropped my phone and didn't finish the message. So I don't know what would have been after Mark is here. Maybe not, or
Mark is here by not showing up until.
Yeah.
Wait, he actually said that he didn't finish the message.
I swear to God, he said I dropped my phone and it sent.
Mark is here is the message I will send you in a few minutes when he's here.
Yeah.
Why
How
would
do you
fuck
that up?
We fucked up our Joel McHale interview.
And now
It was a good interview.
We like Joel. He's a friend of the show and was getting into some stuff with the reality shows, and also we're like, all right, you got to go.
Chevy Chase.
2 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago, he
We wanted
texted
to badmouth Chevy Chase so bad.
Oh, I know.
We want to hear it because we know it can't
You could
be
hear
good.
by that he's not really
ready
protesting what I was saying.
Well, because you know what he was saying?
Great guy.
He was saying, no, he wasn't even saying great guy. It was every time you were like, Chevy Chase, he's difficult to work with, blah, blah, blah.
Where's Mark Wahlberg?
He would say,
Jimmy's back.
you should
No,
hear him on,
Jimmy's
you should
not
see him
back.
on this week's episode.
Yeah, I know. You could hear the disdain.
Yeah.
What happened to Mark Wahlberg, Jimmy?
I think he's coming.
That's Chippa.
I'm Chippa. I had a good line outside a bunch of people, and there was some skeletons.
Oh, yeah.
And I point at it. I'm like, hey, this guy makes no bones about it.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, I know.
No, it isn't.
Everybody's cracking up.
Do we have time for another John Jeff clip? Because we're ruining our John Jeff
Yes.
Day. We're ruining Travis's favorite day. Travis
how about
just informed me that John Jeff Day is his favorite day of the year.
Hopefully, he doesn't have all the emotion that Eric had when he walked in here with the hatred for Blaine and Allison.
No, I don't hate John and Jeff at all. I feel bad for their Facebook page. I just think John and Jeff are the best.
And their Wikipedia, apparently. Are
I feel
fans
bad
of-
for their fucking listeners and
They're
their
the
producer.
greatest.
So you,
I'd produce that show in a
families.
second.
I feel bad for
you're
the
qualified
Lady
to.
Boys. You want to do another John Jeff clip?
Yes.
Well, where were we when we left off?
Rushing everyone to get to Mark Wahlberg,
I know.
Sam.
Yeah.
Why did
I know.
Roland say he's checking in?
Oh, you missed it because
Oh,
you
you
just
missed
came
the
in.
whole
Can you say it
I
again?
had to
You missed the whole thing.
We did a pass the buck game. It started with Sam, who
Right.
passed it to E-Rock, who passed it to Travis, who passed it to Roland. And we don't have to bore you with all that, but let's go right back to Travis and explain what you explained to us.
Roland texted me. He said, Mark is here. And then when I saw Roland, he said, my phone dropped before I could finish the rest of the sentence. So I don't know what the rest of the sentence was going to be.
What was it? How about this?
Yeah.
Was it going to be Mark is here and so are others? Oh, wait, no, he's not. Mark is here. I mean, no, he's not. Mark is here. I mean, his publicist.
That's what we're trying to figure
That's what
out.
we're
Mark is here.
Mark is here. Oh, I know what he was going to say. Mark is here. And in parentheses, that's what I'll say when he actually arrives.
Yes. See, that's exactly what
But
we
that's
were
how
doing.
he passed the buck, by saying he dropped the phone in the middle of texting that or
No,
something.
if he would have said Mark
Well, wouldn't
is.
you not fucking send it then?
I
Or
don't know.
when he dropped the phone, it sent it by accident?
I'm not sure how a touch screen that is only activated by fingers or fingerprints rather was able to send that text message.
All right. Do we
love Roland.
do we play another John and Jeff clip then for Jocktober?
Yes.
All right. Remember how they were like setting up that bit?
You remember the survey about whether it was boats
how could we not
or
remember
houses or
it was like a torture being drilled into your face.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, they had a very long setup because Sam points out perfectly the phones aren't ringing because they have another shitty phone topic. I know they're doing overnights, but there are people that will call in if you make it, interesting enough.
Sure.
That's their problem. But here we go. Track 3, John and Jeff.
Yes.
No calls on the big topic.
Mm-hmm.
So let's keep setting up the study. Set it up again.
Why not set it up again? Maybe that's the problem. People just don't understand the question being posed.
They set it up again.
Again.
Were they having any
That's-
callers?
That's great.
No. They were more focused on the premise.
We should. You know how Joel McHale interrupted the John and Jeff Day for Travis? How about we take that and move it to after the John and Jeff stuff for the replay? Is that possible or no? Because then this will all make sense to people.
It'd be
All right, you guys
But I
figure
think
it out.
people are just going to keep tuning in, waiting for more John and Jeff.
All right, fair enough.
the big tease.
No calls, so let's keep setting up the study.
When you get married younger, you don't have as much money, so you become successful. You get more money. Now you've got the bigger house, the bigger car.
Oh my God, he doesn't run through it again.
It's a different clip, by the way.
This is not the same clip we listened to earlier.
No, it's
they're
a new
running
clip.
through it again.
Yes.
More money. Now you've got the bigger house, the bigger car, the bigger barbecue in the backyard. But maybe you had a lot, all right, and because of this recession, you now have less material things. Maybe you got rid of the bigger
By the way,
SUV.
pause real quick. We
Maybe
knew
you
what you meant by less, asshole.
Yeah. Right.
What else could you have meant? You have less oxygen. You have less hair follicles, less earwax. We knew what you meant, dummy, when you said recession.
And does it really matter if you have a bigger barbecue in the overall scheme of things?
No.
I mean, it's nice to
a
have,
lot
sure,
more
but
on there.
But it's not going to really
Sure.
like drive you nuts if all of a sudden you had a
Well,
bigger
no.
barbecue. Now you're down to a smaller
Yeah,
one.
the
that'd be
Nazis cared
crazy.
about that.
material things. Maybe you got rid of the bigger SUV. Maybe you got
List.
rid of the bigger home. Maybe you lost your home. Maybe you've downsized. Does it really matter?
No.
Or maybe you felt pressure to keep up your lavish lifestyle because you had that big home and you had 3 cars and the boat and the jet ski.
Holy
I've never heard.
This is beyond me.
This is a list competition.
Yeah.
And he wins.
But it's the same list every time.
Yeah.
Automobile, building.
Big house.
I've never wanted to scream, "We get it." It's louder in my
Maybe
life.
they're just fucking with their listeners and they're like, hey, let's see how many times we can list all of these items.
I would say that's the case if they had listeners.
Okay,
Yeah.
good point. Good point.
The boat, the car, the
Lifestyle.
barbecue.
Because you had that big home and you had 3 cars and the boat and the jet ski and the motorcycles.
By the way, I didn't rewind.
That's literally the worst show I've ever
No,
heard.
I didn't rewind.
This, I was
did the
just going
list
to say
again.
that. I was just, as far as Jocktober goes.
Of all the
and
Jocktober
we made
shows.
fun of all. This is horrendously bad.
The worst?
The worst.
Oh,
Ladies
yeah.
and gentlemen, the
Oh, yeah.
worst show
The
of
worst
Jocktober.
show.
Oh yeah.
Because it's not even like
Oh, yeah,
oh my
because-
God, remember this hacky thing and the hole is going and it sort of fits a formatic thing. This is just nonsense.
Well, in all fairness to some of the shows we feature, we know they have an audience, but it's a different audience than us. So,
Yeah.
so I guess if you step back a little bit, you understand, okay, they're talking to just different people than what we do. I don't know who would listen to this.
Yeah.
I really
Third
don't.
shifters.
Yeah.
No, they wouldn't listen to that.
This is absolutely
They were tuning
terrible.
the bowling alley channel. What was it again? The bowling ball channel?
No, don't just bowling ball sound. Not even hitting
Bowling ball
pins.
sounds.
Just the ball. Maybe a gutter.
You get to hear the ball hit the ground first, or just the
duck.
rolling?
No, duck.
Hear the what, Sam?
The ball hitting the ground first. Ball. Hitting the ground.
No, what did you say?
Ball. Hitting the ground first.
Is he
Lavish lifestyle. Because you had that big home and you had 3 cars and the boat and the jet ski and the motorcycles.
I'm not rewinding. He just keeps he keeps going
He
to the list.
just keeps doing the same
I'm not
list.
rewinding. I'm telling you right now. Holy crap.
Had that big home and you had 3 cars and the boat and the jet ski and the motorcycles. Or maybe you just said, you know what? We're getting rid of all that stuff. We're going to downsize.
He said it again.
And so now you're adjusting. Let's talk about that.
And did it bring you together in your relationship, or did it literally break you apart?
Yeah.
And that's where we have to stop because Mark Wahlberg
He
is
wasn't
here.
here.
Hey, Mark.
Oh.
Hey, guys.
How are you, sir?
There he is.
Opie,
How you
Anthony,
doing,
and Jim Norton to your left there.
How are you?
What's going on?
Oh, hanging in there.
Yeah, look at Roland. Busy day.
What are you listening to? Anything good?
No, I was trying to call my wife and kids and say good morning.
Oh.
That's something good.
Getting up for school.
That's kind of nice,
LA.
right?
Yeah.
Like most dads would just kind of be like, I got stuff to do. Leave the family at home.
Hey, you want to make sure the
Not gonna
kids
say a
are-
word.
You want to make sure the family's doing well.
I have no idea. I'm not a father, so I don't have that like thing. You got that thing, right? Opie just got that thing.
Yeah, it's a good
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
First?
Yeah, 18 months old.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Changed my life overnight.
So he's got that thing, and I'm still kind of like, I don't get it.
He's
If
not into it.
If someone wakes me up screaming and crying, it's usually,
You guys on the air right now?
Yeah, believe it or not.
Everyone
Believe
asks
it or
that.
not.
We got to do a montage of that.
I love that question.
That's actually, Mark, a compliment.
We're just like,
Because we want it to sound like we're just talking. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be all
hilarious.
hyped up. And
That's definitely what it feels like.
That's hilarious, man.
well, they rushed you in. The light said on air.
Yeah.
Happens.
It
Could
happens.
just be a prop.
And I said to our producer, is he here yet? He goes, no, he's still a few minutes out. And then 30 seconds later, you walked in. They were crack staff.
Yeah, right in the middle of something we're doing, which is not important right now.
Crazy
So
weather out there.
it's
Yeah,
awful,
was
right?
it freezing?
Yeah. How'd you guys get this gig?
I know. Well,
We're really good at it.
it's not bad, but if it's the early morning stuff though that sucks.
Yeah.
You an early morning guy?
I am.
Really?
Well, I got 4 kids, so and I've been training, especially now when I'm training to do this movie. I'm usually up at about 4:30. I'm in the gym at 5.
Yeah, you're
Done
one of the
by
guys that
7.
has to train for a movie, because you're expected to look a certain way.
The last movie I showed up and I had just, after the fight, I was just stuffing my face and drinking a lot of wine, and they showed up, they're like, dude, we're paying you a lot of money. We want the guy that
What are you
look like
doing?
you look like in Fighter, not this guy. Thank you.
Fighter was an amazing movie.
Thank you. And then,
I know you've moved on from that, but fuck. That was well done.
You can swear on this? Yeah, believe it or not. Yeah, the satellite thing. It's pretty cool.
What the fuck didn't you tell me? Holy shit. This is a really good fucking job.
It's a good gig.
I didn't realize you exec produced Boardwalk Empire too, man. I love it. Fucking great show.
Dude, wait till you see the ending of this season. It is off the charts. I mean, I just watched the last 2 episodes on the plane on the way to New York, and it's crazy. I mean,
did the rest of Coach like it?
Huh?
The rest of Coach like it?
Yeah.
See, I was assuming you were...
It took me.
I got it.
Yeah. Took me a while.
He's almost done with us. He's almost done with us.
I'm enjoying this.
All right, good.
Who's the girl? She's the sexiest girl on TV. I can never remember her name, but she's Nucky's ex, and she always calls guys daddy. Hi, daddy.
Oh yeah, Paz.
Oh, she's
Paz
fantastic, man.
Huerta.
Yeah, she's a little
I think
wild.
That's her name, right? Yeah, she is wild. She's been getting in a lot of trouble, I think, in nightclubs and stuff.
Yeah. She had like an incident, but you know, it just raised the profile of her in the show. I mean, and she's fucking
she
super
is.
sexy.
I mean, those scenes in the first episode. I mean, on the first season where she's naked and having sex with him and scratching him and stuff. It's pretty out there.
It's so cool to have shows that are on now, though, that are a lot more realistic as far as language goes and sexual content, and they're popular shows. It's not like years back when you were pretty much a slave to the networks.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Television as a whole is a great place to work right now. You know, movies are in a tough predicament right now, but television is a great place to be working, especially at HBO. You know, they let you do what you want, and they're so smart and so creative, and they take risks. And it's not about, you're not a slave to the ratings either.
Right.
You know, like Entourage, when it started, the numbers were nothing, but they believed in the show and it had a great it had a core following and it got a lot of great reviews, and they're like, you know what, we like it, we're going to build it. And it just kept going and going and going, growing into this.
What part of entertainment do you like the most? Is it in front of the camera, behind, producing, or your singing career, obviously?
That was fun.
The day, as they call it.
Yeah.
The day, as we...
I think, you know what, I really enjoy doing behind the scenes stuff because it allows me to spend more time at home and be with my family.
Okay.
But, you know, I like the movie that I'm about to start in New York is something I'm very passionate about. It was Like the Fighter, is one of those great scripts that we had that was tough to get made. But, you know, we think it's going to be really special. Now we put a great cast together and we start shooting it in a week and a half. And
Do you do your own stunts? Tom Cruise, there's more footage of him on the Burj Tower in Dubai, and it's fucking horrifying.
More stuff came out?
Yeah, like better footage, and it's like he does his own stunts, and he's 1,700 feet in the air on the side of the building.
Stepping out on a ledge 1,700 feet?
No, I can't.
Up?
No.
Even if you have a wire attached to you?
Never.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
But you do your own stunts, or do you kind of...
I don't know if he does all his own stunts.
Oh, no, is that more of a myth?
Listen, hold on. Did you see? Remember the other Mission Impossible when he's hanging off the cliff like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they CGI the cliff behind him.
Right.
He's on a soundstage. Look, Suri, I'm hanging from 3 feet in the air. This is crazy.
No, this was real though, because they had footage from somebody who was actually shooting. It was somebody on the observation deck with like a cell phone.
That was Katie Holmes.
All right, the whole thing's a work.
Okay. No, listen. You know what? When I was younger, I was gung ho about doing all my own stunts, but yeah, I got 4 kids. I'm like, no, if you got another guy who looks just like me, you can find me 5 more of them.
Go ahead.
But you know, with The Fighter, obviously, you know, with movies like that, you're not going to have a double. You got to go out there and do it, make it real. But no, I get it. You know, a little annoyed with people that talk about how cool they are doing their own stuff.
Yeah. Oh, you're sick of hearing it?
Get in the ring with me then.
Nice.
Let's see what happens.
Can you box?
Do it for charity.
For real?
Yeah, you can.
Let's do it for charity.
Yeah, you could tell he could box.
And
Did you get hurt making The Fighter at all? Any injuries? Bruised ribs or anything?
No, nothing during the shooting. I mean, obviously you get a lot of tweaks and stuff like that, but no, we just we were lucky we got through it.
The fight scenes were really well done.
We just shot
tough
him
to make.
We just shot him just like, you know, my relationship with HBO. I called him. I said, hey, can we use the guys that, you know, do your pay-per-view events? And the guy who actually did the Mickey Ward Gotti fights, who directed those fights, came and shot the fights for us. We used all their old cameras, and we said, you know, we're going to do it just like a fight. Follow us into the ring. We'll go every round. Right. And, you know, we did it all in 3 days.
Nothing worse than a good fight movie, but the fight scenes like, they're fucking missing.
Well, yeah,
not even close.
That was the thing. It was like, how do you
get those angles
make
right?
it real? Exactly.
Right.
So we just said, let's just go in there and hit each other. And, you know, we start out like 60%, but then once you hit a guy, he's going to want to hit you back. It's just the nature of the beast.
Adrenaline going.
Yeah.
Great scene too when he meets Ray Leonard, And it's just that awkward, like, yeah, I remember you, but you don't mean anything to me anymore. It was like, oh, God damn, that was heartbreaking.
We've had a lot of fighters in here. We had Sugar Ray Leonard opened up to us. We almost had him crying. We didn't even know.
Yeah, it's just the bookies,
Holy crap. And then Frazier was amazing. Joe Frazier.
Yeah, he kind of unravels after a while. Like, he just starts to sing. You know, it's like fucking... Frazier was just...
Joe Frazier was singing?
Oh, yeah, he was here for like an hour, and after a while, he just starts fucking belting out tunes.
And he just won't let the Ali thing go, man. He just won't let it go.
Yeah, that rivalry is still there, man.
It's even on his voicemail. He still makes fun of Ali before you leave your message for him.
But I've heard that whole thing is at work, too. Like, they actually really do like each other, but then you hear Frazier talking, you're like,
he hates his guts to this day. I know you're not here for all that.
No, listen, this is...
You're here for a charity, though, right?
Yeah. Well, we're here, we're here to talk about whatever you want, but we are doing some amazing things with the foundation and our partnership with Taco Bell and the Graduate to Go program. They actually tapped me, a guy who never graduated from high school, to partner up with them, which at first I didn't think made any sense. But, what they've been able to do with their Graduate to Go program and how they're helping these kids, it's really incredible.
Why didn't you graduate high school? Because you're obviously a really bright guy.
I was, when I went to school... I finished the 8th grade. I started going to high school, was going to a school that didn't have a gym, didn't have any sports teams or anything. And I was, already getting high and doing my thing, and we're robbing and doing our thing downtown. So it was like, I know how to read and write and add and subtract. So I just didn't go anymore. And
but then you were able to turn it around. You were smart enough to realize you were down the wrong path.
Yeah, once you get locked up and you're like, whoa. I still like, I like my freedom. I like women. I like to eat when I want and where I want. And so, I had to turn my life around. But
And you did.
This program is amazing. We just opened up a studio to go in the LA Boys Club, LA Harbor, and it has a recording studio, it has a television movie studio, as well as animation studio. So these kids are learning how to make films and recording, and not just in front of the camera, behind the camera. And this is something that could lead to a real career. Mm-hmm. So these kids are just blossoming, and if you meet any of these kids, they're impressive to me. I mean, I think these kids are our future, and they're going to be very special.
Nice.
Are you a trained actor, or did you just kind of pick it up as you went, or did you go to class, or just?
No, I never. But I wouldn't not do anything to prepare for a role. If it called for it, I would do it. I like research and I like preparation. But no, I just used I have a lot of real life experience that I've been able to apply to roles, and I always play roles that I can identify with on some sort of personal level. So.
One of the best things in Boogie Nights was when you were singing badly because you have a good voice. Like that was very impressive.
I don't have a good voice.
No, you do though. But I mean, you obviously were down. But that was on purpose. That scene with John Riley, and it was like that actually was probably not that easy to do.
You'd be surprised.
Was it?
Yeah. I just, but that was a fun scene. I hate singing and dancing in movies, and I end up having to do it a lot.
Yeah.
I just had to do it in the Seth MacFarlane movie. Seth directed his first movie, and I had to sing on stage with Nora Jones. I had to sing the theme song to Octopussy.
Oh shit!
And to my girlfriend who's in the crowd, and it was difficult.
Oh, really?
And then I had to dance. Remember Airplane when they did that dance in the bar, like the pirate bar, and the guys in the Navy suit?
Yeah, it was pretty much the Saturday Night Fever kind of.
So we had to do that. It was like we were talking at dinner, and it was like my version of what it was, what that night that we first met was. And
was it supposed to be funny, or was it supposed to be like a moving?
No, it's supposed to be funny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was supposed to be moving.
Oh, that would be a bad choice.
Wow, yeah. That's
Have you ever been embarrassed doing, like, for me to do certain things, like to dance, or I've done commercial auditions, and when they're like,
just
act
going
like
to say to act.
It stinks. But commercial auditions, they're like, act like you're having fun, and it's like you're eating a Snickers, and it's like fucking humiliating. It's like, you ever embarrassed doing something in a scene, like, ugh.
Yeah, many times. And it's like, or if you're doing like a party scene, and you're supposed to be like going crazy. Yeah.
I was in a movie that was not good, and at the very end, they're supposed to, like, they find the stamps, they're supposed to celebrate and everything, but everybody's like jumping around and clapping, and I just kind of stood there and put my arms down in shame, and I'm not in the last shot because I refused to clap. I was so fucking embarrassed. It's terrible. You feel like people are watching you going, this is awful.
They are. Exactly. Especially early on, and as an actor, like having to do like emotional stuff, you gotta start crying and shit.
Yeah.
What do you do to cry? Can you make yourself cry, or do you think of sad stuff, or can you just like stare for too long and then the tears come? Sometimes if I stare too long, I can do it.
Yeah, there's different ways to get it going.
Yeah.
You gotta
Different
do what you gotta
secrets.
do. Yeah.
I need some help. I'm asking for help.
I know.
I don't know how to do it.
He doesn't want to
Just look at anything you filmed prior to that.
They really should just make anybody watch my old work.
I could use a little technique behind you. I could just squeeze your fucking ear off.
Wouldn't that be awful if he did that and I came?
Well, I was shooting when I was shooting the last movie that I did. I had a friend of mine who always wants to be in the movies. I actually got him a part in this movie. So we started shooting a short film called One Tear, where I was just trying to get him. We had the camera right there on his face, and I'm trying to get him to cry. I'm slapping him in the face. I'm telling him his family's dead. All this stuff. Pressing my boot in his fucking balls. Nothing. I mean, we had 45 minutes of footage, and the guy couldn't get a tear going. We sprayed the fucking. They got that shit that they spray in your eyes.
Some menthol
yes,
stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sprayed that like a gallon of it in his eyes. Nothing would come out.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Was he all right? Was he like dehydrated?
He's like my buddy Nacho Extreme, who's the extreme eater. You guys would love to have this guy on the show. I'm telling you.
Oh, really?
His name is Big A.
Is he a big dude? Because the guys who win the extreme eating contest are usually like 160 pounds.
Yeah, he's a big guy, but he doesn't eat that kind of stuff. Like he'll eat that phone, he'll eat this CD.
All right, we got to have him on.
Yeah, of course. He's the Nacho Extreme. He just ate for the opening of our burger joint. He just ate a divot burger. When I took my 60-degree wedge and I took a chunk out of a wet piece of grass, that much dirt and that much grass, and he put it on a burger bun, put a little Tabasco, a little Dijon mustard. The guy gave him regular yellow mustard. He's like, "Dude, give me some Dijon, will you?" And he ate the whole thing. And we're actually going to pitch a reality show about him to.
Is it online? I got to see that video.
He's online from Jimmy Kimmel. That will be. We just shot that the other day. But if you watch him on Kimmel, he eats all the wasabi and then he drinks 3 16 ounces of Tabasco in a row.
Holy
wow! How the fuck?
I always knew people that would do fucked up shit like that, but couldn't imagine doing it.
They brought another guy in who wanted to compete with him. Said he could beat him. This guy drinks spray paint and eats spiders and stuff like that. But he couldn't beat my boy. You'd be surprised. Everybody's got an extreme eater, buddy. Joe Pesci had a guy who jumped in the pond and caught a fish with his bare hand.
Nice.
Cooked it up with the bones. And that's when the divot thing came up. I said, "Oh yeah." I said, me and Joe were playing golf at his tournament, and I hit my last shot, and the caddy was like, went to grab the divot. I goes, "No, put that in your bib." And I brought it in. I said, "Nacho, you got to eat this." He goes, I'll eat that, Astro Jeff. I don't care." And he's like, "There's a couple pebbles in there." And when he was eating the divot the other day, he broke his back tooth.
Oh, shit.
But he just ate. He swallowed the tooth.
Now I want to see this reality show.
I know.
Oh, it's gonna be something special.
How do you figure you can, what makes you realize you can do that? Like this, are you a kid and you eat something bad and people go, "Fuck," and then you're like, "I kind of like that vibe I'm getting from people." Like, what makes you realize you can do it?
We were just sitting at a restaurant in Boston with my friend Donkey, who, God rest his soul, he was the inspiration for the turtle character. He goes, "I'll give you $5 if you can eat those 3 sticks of butter." He just woofed them down, and then it went into rolls. Then we were eating lobster, and then I goes, "Could you eat that shell?" He goes, "Well, cash is king. Give me $30, I'll do it." And he just ate the shell. He ate the whole shell of the lobster.
Wow!
And that was it. And then he's eating a porterhouse steak. He eats the bone.
All right, you sold him. We got to get him in here. Got to get him in here.
He is such a character.
Is he an LA guy?
Boston.
Oh, yeah.
And that's how he talks too. He talks like this.
Is he a crazy dude, like a fighter, or is he just can eat anything?
He was a former kickboxer. And when I met him, the first time I met him, he moved from Southie to our neighborhood, and he was standing on the corner, and he was older than us, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm a kickboxer and this and that." So I ran up from behind, kicked him in the back of the neck. We knocked him down. We beat the shit out of him. And then we were like, "You know what? One of us." He's been hanging out with us ever since.
You're the real deal, man. Mark Wahlberg's the real deal.
And you know what happened? We're on the golf course, and I'm like, "You know what?" I had 250 yards to the flag over water, and I'm like, can I hit this shot? He looks at me and goes, "You're Mark Wahlberg. You do whatever the fuck you want." I goes, "You know what? You're right. Give me that 5 wood." He's got a tattoo of a Dorito on his arm, which I got for him in New York. You got to check him out on Kimmel.
No, we're gonna check him out, definitely. I'm hearing you got to go.
They're saying Mark has other press.
We so don't want you
We're
to
not
go.
going anywhere. We didn't even talk about Graduate to Go.
I know, right?
No, let's talk about that.
But you know what? You know what? You guys got to check it out. I mean, we're just opening the one in Boston at the Boys Club. Our goal is to open one at every Boys Club across the country because the club is such a great place for kids. Keep them off the street, keep them out of trouble. But you know, if they're playing basketball and they're playing, you know, they're in the pool and doing stuff like that. But this is an opportunity to do something, you know, to explore their creative side and hopefully build a career.
Right.
You know, I think you know, they can learn about the world of radio and, you know, television and movies and animation.
Well, if they want a career, don't teach radio.
Yeah, exactly. Just pretend radio doesn't
This is
exist.
a dying
This is
industry,
a pretty,
Mark.
I mean,
Help us.
there's probably
Get
a
us
lot
outta
of
here.
pot smokers in here, but other than that, this seems like a pretty
You'd be
good
surprised,
gig.
man. No real drugs here.
Do you feel like, because you know, you obviously could have went in either direction coming up, that you wound up having a great career, so it's like, I want to kind of give back to other people who are kind of on the fence. And
Absolutely. Dude, I've been so blessed and so fortunate. I know I wasn't put in this position to forget about where I came from. You know, I was incarcerated at an early age. Most of my friends are dead or in jail. And you got all these kids that, you know, they deserve a chance. So you got to give them an opportunity. And I didn't really have anybody to look up to that, you know, came out of our neighborhood and went off to be successful somewhere other than, you know, you're either a cop or a crook. Right. And so, you know, these kids they're more talented than me. They're more smart than me. And they, you know, they just need a chance. So that's what we want to do.
And how does people get involved? Is there a website or?
Yeah. Do we have the information on the website? Can we?
Oh, damn,
Because your
Roland's
people
gonna
are
get his ass.
panicking.
You guys can either go
They're
right
panicking. You got to get out of here for other stuff, I guess. What's the
Forget about that.
Graduate2go.com, right.
And then also, you know, you can see it through the Mark Wahlberg Youth Foundation.
And if we don't have it, we'll make sure we get it accurately put on the site, and we'll plug it afterwards too, to make sure it gets plugged properly.
Graduate2go.com is definitely it. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want to come back when you have more time, we'd love to hang with you more because we're tremendous fans.
You know what I'll do? I'll come back and talk about Contraband. I got another movie coming out in
Yeah,
January.
you're going to be in New York filming, so we'd love to have you if you find a day or, you know, we'd love to have you.
Maybe I'll get my co-star Russell Crowe to come up.
Damn.
I don't know if he's got a sense of humor. We'll see.
Damn, that I guess we'll see, right?
We'll see. We'll find out.
Hey, Mark, thanks so much,
guys,
man.
thanks
Very
for having
cool.
me. I appreciate it.
All right,
No
Mark
problem,
Wahlberg.
man.
Fun stuff.
This is the Opie and Anthony Show. Sirius XM.